Hello, Tuna. Hello, Tuna. Can you hear me, Tuna? Can you guys hear me? Everybody hear me okay? Say, quit being silly. Say, quit being silly. How's everyone doing today? No muting today, huh? Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? Let's see what happens here. Let's get them. Let's get them. You guys ready? I'm still waiting for it to pop up on my other thing here. Okay, hold on, hold on. Let's get them. Let's get them. You ready? Okay, let's do this. Okay, shh. Okay, you guys. Did I get you? I wanted to see how many y'all you guys gotta remind me that we're muted, okay? And that really gets us starting. If you got here late, scroll way up, and I literally said, Tuna, you want to get him? Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Because if you get here late, which is fine. I mean, I'm always late on YouTube. I don't know what's up with my notifications, but let me tell you, it comes late. It's like, what? It's like an hour later. It's like, oh, he's live. Oh, he's live. Stupid. So if you got here really early, that's a way for me to see, okay, I know you can chat. All right. I know you got chatting skills. And so if you're chatting, I know you can type later when I say, what's the answer to that? This and that, right? I got you guys. That was planned. I planned that. I was like, okay. Okay. I got you. I got you, babe. Do-do-do-do. I got you, babe. Do-do-do-do. I got you. All right, here's the deal. There's some things I really, Alexandria says, love it. We got them. If you came a little late, I had mute on purpose. And I look like I was all lost in my own thoughts, right? Man, if you can lip read, I was saying all kinds of stuff that for the lip reader to read it and laugh later, like these fools, man. She's telling them right now that she knows it's muted. Are you trying to get me? Are you trying to get me back? Are you trying to get me back? Oh my gosh. I got like people over here texting me. They're going to tell me if my sound is not working. All right, let's check it out. Where are we at? We got 38 watchers. How many likes do we got? We're gonna get set. I want to get you guys set up. Okay, so get set up. Get your coffee, get your drink on. We're gonna go back and watch I Won't Bite You video because I started to watch it this morning because I shared it to somebody that they were like, how do you get a dog to do this and this and this? And so I share it, right? This is what I want you to watch. Watch this. And I started watching it, and then so everything is there now, the live chat. And I really felt like that day I was going through so much and my back was to the camera a lot, meaning I couldn't see you guys. And then, I'm exhausted. And I was like, you know what? We need to do this as a watch party because I really have some, if you were there during that day watching the live stream and you donated, for instance, I'm going to sing for you today because I was like, wow, I hope I did a mass singing at the end of the video after the end of the groom. But at the same time, I was like, you know what? Today, I was like, wow, this needs to be a watch party. I need to watch it real time with you guys to see what it is that you saw and really say thank you for your contributions that day. So many of you were powwowing. I saw it. Make sure you get your likes in. And now I can see the live chat and I'm like, yes, So come on in. I have to check something. I have to take something outside real quick because I have a pickup happening. But I want you to get in here. I'm going to take I want you to get here, right? I want everyone to get here before we start. So get here, get your coffee, get your drink on, get your pillow situated, get your bed, whatever you're doing. Mom, can you bring me brownies, please? All right. You have about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, couple minutes like that. I really want to get you in here. Hit that like button. Go ahead and hit the share. Say, oh my gosh, watch this live party with Dee Dee. Put it on your social media, this and that. Okay, and I'll see you right back here in just a minute. Get your likes in. We're counting. We're totally counting right now. Yeah, I'm still here. What do you think people are saying right now? Where's she go? What's she doing? What's she gonna go do? What's she doing right now? I don't know what she's doing right now. Tuna says, I'm still laying in bed with my princess. This is well. Yeah. I'm waiting on a pickup here, man. The person is late. Let's see here. Oh, Tuna didn't even understand what I was doing either. She texted me, no sound. I got her and I told her, you want to get him? I was like, you want to get him? I still got her. She's up to something. What are you guys so silly? I'm waiting for y'all to come in. Come on in. Come and get gathered. Get your like button in. I'm trying to give you a chance to like the video so we don't have to keep asking that. All right. Come on in. Get your like in. Get your like in. I gotta go back. We gotta go back and listen to that rhythm, man. I really don't know. How did it go? Hit the like button. I know that's the ending, right? Hit the like button. Button in. Chatty chat. Thank you for your donation. Buddies Mama 1 to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Buddies Mama 1, thank you so much for your first donator of the day. Contribute and donate to the feed if you are happy with the content that I'm bringing you and have brought you for over 9 years. Woohoo! Me and you gaming, if you have things you need to do, man, I got this, okay? You could get to work and do your thing and stuff like that. You guys can go ahead and you could chit chat amongst yourselves as I try to see where this pickup is, and I hope they show up. Oh my gosh. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I think it might be it. Are you guys ready for this? Woo! Oh yeah, this is awesome. Is David still there? Me and you gaming, you still there? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so pumped up right now. All right, hold on here. Let me get you guys some visuals here, maybe. Woo! All right, great. I just sold something. You know when you have to spend a lot of money on one thing and then you can resell parts of the other thing? Yes, it makes it better. Like you just like, dang, that costed a lot of money. My AC went out. And if your AC goes out, man, let me just tell you, it's really expensive. So I finally got to sell a little part of the AC that was working. And I sold it to somebody else who really needed it. And so I feel great. And, you know, they got a deal and I didn't get total 100% loss. So, woo! MP knows when my AC went out. I was like, my AC went out. She was like, oh, gosh, man. Here in Texas, it was in June. My AC went out. It was like so hot. And, oh, man. Anyways, woo! Okay, thank you very much for letting me do that while I was really wanting to get you guys geared up. Okay, so that if that tells you anything, like really move stuff around. Don't just let it sit there. And if you're not going to use it anymore, if you have to get to a point where you just give it away, give it away. But if you can recoup some money, if you have to spend thousands on an AC, recoup the loss of some sort, is $100, whatever, recoup. Okay, so yes, we got that. Took 2 months. Took 2 months. Drop the price. Okay, I know that's why you're not here. All right, let's get this up here. We've got, it looks like 44 watchers out there. All right, let me go up a little bit. I see. Okay, someone, you good? Yeah, they're still moving it. Saki. Thanks for letting me know, though. All right. Oh my goodness, we got some donations. Oh my gosh, I gotta scroll back up. Woo! We got some donations in the house. Y'all must be telling me you're really happy I'm here, and that's what I feel like. Okay, you love this content, you want this content, and thank you so much for your donations. So let's go through together here. I'm gonna scroll a little bit, and so we don't have to go back too far. Gabriel says, Deary, I think Dee, you inspire me to do big things, and I can't express the best groomer in town. You know, Dee Croy is the best groomer, and you inspire me to do the big things in life. Woo! Thanks, Gabrielle. It could be Gabrielle or Gabriel, right? Gabrielle, maybe a girl, and Gabriel being a boy. So, hey, thank you. Did you see my email about where to send donations? I didn't, but let me think. There's an email I sent last night that has all three. Does anybody have, let me see here. Let me see if I can get something here for you. Let me think. Where would I pull that up at for you? Let's see. Go over here. Over here. Okay, let me see. Let me try one more place here. I think I got to open up this over there. Okay, it's right here. It's going to be right here. And I can do this. It's also in that email. Gosh, I send out a lot of stuff. Okay, bear with me. We'll get to this. Bear with me. Are you all here? Have you hit the like button? If we look, are we going to see like the like button? I mean, we're there. Okay, so I worked until 5 a.m. You guys hung out with me yesterday, right? You hung out with me yesterday. I did PJ prayer time. I came back and gamed with David on his live stream for a little while. That was my personal time. I gave him like 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half. I did packages. If you ordered a package, you got a notification from me between 2 a.m. Between 12 a.m. and 5 a.m. You got a notification from me. I know you did. So and then I did get some rest, and I ran around this morning, and now look where I'm at. I'm here with you. So I tell you, David, I called David on my way. He was like, have you had a coffee? I was like, no, I haven't had anything. I said, just say, I'm sorry. So he was being a little poop head a little bit. And I said, say you're sorry, right? And so we started this thing, and I want you just to try this with me. I mean, we do need a little bit of a laugh. So, and he's like, what, are you making fun of me now? I'm so sorry I'm calling you out right now, David. It's true, though. You know how you're kind of shy? He's kind of shy. I said, say you're sorry. I'm sorry. Just try it. And it's going to make you laugh. Just you do it with me, okay? Let me make sure you can see my face. Are you ready for this? Okay. Now, listen. Okay, are you guys listening to me? I'm still trying to find these links for you. Trust me. So when you are in the middle of trying to say you're sorry about something, or you got to scroll your lip and everything, I want you to try this. Okay, look at me. Look, just look at me closely here. Okay. Are we there? Breathe. Okay. I'm sorry. Just try it. I know it's silly. I know it's silly. But I know you're not sorry for anything, but just try it, dude. Okay. Just try it with me. Are you guys watching? Can you see my face with this? I'm sorry. Just try it. Just say it out loud, and it's gonna make you smile, man. He's like, David, I can't hear you. Can I get you? I'm gonna call you, and you're gonna do it. Yes. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna call David, and he's gonna do it over the phone. He wasn't doing it right. He's like, I'm sorry. No, I want you to really get in there and go, I'm really sorry. I really want you to get your whole face involved. I want you to roll your upper lip and roll your tongue. And okay, we're going to get to it. We're going to get to the video, but I think we need this right now. Okay, so listen. Really together. I was like, I'm sorry. And almost gag your tongue. Okay. All right. Here. Your turn. I got it. I'm so sorry, David. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry for anything. I just was like imagining being him and saying, I'm so sorry for being a jerk. Okay, you guys can't. I'm so embarrassed right now. This is too much. Let me just get this. Man, will you just let me get this for you guys? Let me get these links for you. Okay, I think it was called PJ Prayer Time email. PJ Prayer Time in a few minutes. Okay, Carrie, let me see if I got your email right there. I'm just going to forward this to you, and then I'm going to have all these links here for myself. Okay, I sent you the links, Carrie. Isn't that cool? Who knows that? I know Carrie, and I know her email. Boom, boom, boom. Done deal. Done dealio. Now, in the description of most every video I have, you will see different places that you can donate, okay? But if you can't, you have to know how to do this. So I'm going to show you right now how you read the description of every video you watch of mine. And depending on the device, you might have to like look around, okay? Because you might have a little gray. It looks a little gray. I don't know if I can, let me see if I can even paste this. This is a lot of work. This is a lot to do. This is why news stations have, yeah, was I able to paste all 3 links? Yes, I was. So I placed all 3 links there. Great. Okay, let's go to check us out. Concurrent viewers, 51. And we have how many likes out there? How many likes do we got so far? 9 likes? This has got to be wrong. I've got to refresh this. This is what I'm telling you here. 48 likes. Woo! Give yourself a pat on the back. That's freaking awesome. Woo! We are getting there. Okay, let's get into the nitty gritty. Okay, first thing I want you to know is how to... Oh no, we have to do the songs, right? Because I came back and everyone's donating and stuff. Okay, I gotta hook you guys up. We don't want to get behind. And I want you to know, if I've ever missed your donation, it is not intentional, and I truly appreciate your donations, okay? Trust me, when I'm grooming and all this stuff is going on, there's so much going on through my head. The dog, David, me, the camera, that camera, you know, the client, all these things going on through my head. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. MP to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you, MP. Woohoo! Awesome blossom. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Kathy Beckman to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Kathy, thank you so much for your donation. Your contributions let me know you want this content and continue giving you the content you love seeing. Thank you for supporting, hopefully, your favorite channel. Thank you so much. Woo! Those of you all who are members, thank you for being members. Members have been here for some time, and they'll have different things next to their name, and they're definitely green. And some folks are green and blue because they might be helping me out. So thank you so much for being members, and you can be a member in the description of the video, or Nightbot is giving you the link here and there, okay? Woo! Carrie, I'm going to give you some of my energy. Get up. Woo, woo, get up. Woo, get up. Okay. Someone said they were from Oslo, Norway. I have been to Oslo, Norway. I have been there. It's so amazing. It's a calm, I think it's quiet. It's chilly. It's cloudy. It's a little got that gloomy with the drizzle and warmth at the same time. Especially if you get not a drink, but a shot, get some liqueur, you know, and take a shot, and you're chilly and you're walking, go to the museums, the parks, the open spaces. It's really a beautiful, beautiful place. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Lottie Lou to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you, Lottie, for your donation. Woohoo! Great. Senior Fly Girl, thank you so much for writing me. She says, great. I love to see your name on these programs with Dee Dee. She's amazing, right? Woo! Thank you so much. Would love a shout out for my new puppy. He's a hairy, hairless Chinese crescent, and his name is Piccolo. Aw, really? Send me some pictures that I can use on my Instagram and stuff like that. Just give me permission when you send them, but please send me a picture in my email. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going down. Let's keep going. We're going to be here all day if we keep doing this. Let me scan. Hairy, hairless. He is a hairy, hairless. I'm so sorry. You get mad. I'm going to start trying to train myself. When I get disappointed in something that someone's done, I'm so sorry. I'm going to make myself laugh. Gosh. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Nettie Stewart to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you for your donation. Woohoo! This is contributing to your channel, saying, hey, I want you to be here. I want you to do this content. Give me your time and let's do this. Woo! Thank you so much. Carrie says, I want to send donations. You don't not have to share with the platform. So I sent you some links. If you send a donation, just like Callie does every now and then on the Cash App, know that I really appreciate your donations. It goes to great things, and it goes to just giving this feed to you. Thank you for your donations, Carrie, Callie, and those of you, Diane, who donate on the side and no one knows about it. So many of you do that. And guess what? When you do that, I get 100%. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Senior Fly Girl to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you so much for your donation, Senior Fly Girl. Woo! Yeah, you guys do know when you donate here, right? It's like 50-50. I don't know exactly the numbers. I take that back. I don't know exactly the numbers, but I share that. That's shared with YouTube, because YouTube is the only reason I'm here, right? So that's shared. And so just know that. It's like, oh, no, it's shared, right? But that's fine. That's totally fine. That's why YouTube's here for me, you know. All right, let's keep going. I'm so sorry. Someone's going to come in midway on this video and go like, what is she talking about, the sorry thing? Is Callie here? Isn't today the day, Callie? Are you already through it? Come on, girl. What's going on over there? I was like, I hope Callie can log on. Maybe she's a little loopy. I'm not sure, but I am praying for you. I'm hoping this brings some smiles to you. Woo! Renee, what are you doing? Are you off today? Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Renee Fisher to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you so much for your donation. Woo! Let me tell you, I think we're going to be singing. I'm going to be singing a lot. Because this Cocker Spaniel, I didn't get to see the screen at all. It was intense, crazy. And I was really like focusing on the dog. And so later today, this morning, when I kind of got a glimpse, I was like, oh my gosh, it's there. And I need to, I need to sing for these folks. Well, how do I get through to them? Well, if I do a watch party, maybe they'll be there. I'm like, yeah, I'll do a watch party. Okay, great. That's like my self-talk at 11 in the morning. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. 2 dogs and a van adventure to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you so much for your donation. You donated last night too, and some of you guys did donate last night. Renee, 2 Dogs in a Van Adventure, MP. I mean, thank you so much, man. Let me ask you, Callie, team is assembled and ready? Oh my gosh. So Callie, can I say, you've kind of talked about it, right? Callie are you at the hospital right now? Callie is about to undergo surgery right now. And I literally did PJ prayer time with the focus of bringing a lot of prayers to her and many of you as well. But last night we did PJ prayer time because of Callie, especially a great client friend, and she's about to undergo surgery. It's a big one. If you know Callie, she's been here for many years. Surgery is Wednesday. Why am I way off with this, man? Are they pushed? I'm glad we have some more time to pray then. Whew, I'm sweating. How about you guys? Are you sweating? I got the AC going. Why does Texas have to be so hot? There's like no in between. All right, let's get these. Here we go. Woo! Take that off. Woo! Take it off. Woo! Man, does that say one best bitch best? Is that person's name? What? You know, stuff like that gets not banned, but like bitch is on my ban list. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys ready for this? Make sure you guys help me. You know, I don't really like to stop and say, please like the video, but please help me get the likes in. Okay. If you see people kind of coming in, and guess what? There's silent people that don't talk. They're shy, just like me and you gaming. And me and you gaming, I'm going to be here for a minute, man. Go do your thing, man. Go on, do your thing. All right, go do your thing. So the reason why one best bitch space best is getting away with chatting, like honestly, like I don't want cuss words, like I cuss, but I don't want it all over my feed when I can't control it. So BITCH is like totally on my don't say that list, right? So she gets away with it because she put it all in the same word, that one best bitch us all together. And I'm saying this because in case you're watching this and you don't see the live chat, there's a live chat happening on the screen with us right now. When you catch this video live, like right now, which is August 17th, 2020 at 2:13 p.m. Central Time, if you catch it right there like that, don't do that, Callie. I mean, I'll have $100 out to put in there. All those donations just right into the glass jar. Anyways, if you're catching this live stream, you're going to see the live chat later. It takes a while to like get in there, like a week. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got going on. I want to show you guys some stuff, so pay attention here. Okay, you ready for this? Let me move my cursor over here. Let me put this on. Oh, let me see. It's unlocked, so I could do something with this here. Let me see about this. I'll bring this. Okay, we could do that live. That's fine. Okay, we'll make this bigger. Okay, you guys ready for this? Excuse me, man, I'm just laughing and all this stuff. Okay, check this out. So we're on my channel, right? On whatever device you're on, we're on the channel, and we are going to say, look for a video. So over here, see my cursor, it's going in a circle. And right here is this microscope. Whatever you want to call it, okay? This little microscope thing. You might have to scroll over. You see home, let's see right here, home, videos, playlist, community, member. You might have to scroll over on your device. It's there. And if it happens to not be, it's going to be somewhere else on the screen. Sometimes when you okay, I'm going to ask you a question. You ready for this? When you are on a computer and looking at a website, and then you go over to your phone, which is called a device, or your iPad, or your notebook, or your note, or if you go to another device, how much of the website do you lose? I say it all the time. How much of the website do you lose? Percent. Give me a percent. Go. Give me a percent. How much of the website do you lose when you do that? Go ahead. I'm waiting for it. Waiting for it. Waiting for it. We're waiting for it. Percentages. When you are on your desktop computer, if you even have one, right? There's some people that don't have one. I get that. And you go to your device. How much of the website do you lose by pushing it into this device that's this big or this big? How much? Give me a percent. Go. Go. 85%. You lose 85% of the website. So then you go to a phone and you're like, I can't find it. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. It's there. It's there. You just have to go like this or like this and move that whole screen around. And then guess what? It still might not be big enough. So you might then go, holy crap, I'm not going to find it in this device. You won't find what I need you to find. You won't find it. So just know that in your head. I'm telling you this now. You're like, well, she's showing me something and I'm sure it's here, but I can't find it because my phone has now scrunched everything up. 85% you lose of a website when you take it to your cell phone. So how much are you missing? You're missing a lot if you don't have a desktop. Like, you're missing a lot. It's crazy. When we do that, show you how to work with iPad, show you how to work a Samsung, only one device, I can't buy them all. I'll show you how to work on your iPhone. When we get to that point, you're going to be like, wow, I can't see nothing over there that I can see over here. And I can only do 85% over here, then I could do 100% over there, right? It's crazy. Yeah. Oh, on a different channel, you mean, Tuna, or a different feed here? Because we have talked about this before. All right. Now I'm going to show you. So here, over here, right here, look at my cursor to the right. You got your microscope, and we always do this. So I hope I teach a little bit of something to all those people who miss every video that we do talk about it, right? You're going to type in there, like we can type in there Cocker Spaniel. I'm just going to type Cocker. A keyword is just a fast. It's not like I want to talk about a Cocker Spaniel. No, just type in Cocker. Boom. That's called a keyword. So then all these Cocker Spaniels are going to come up, right? These are all the Cocker Spaniels I've ever groomed. Okay. They'll come up like that. And then some will start to pop up after. It'll just fill. YouTube will just fill it. Okay. Now here you see my cursor going back and forth. It's moving pretty fast. Now here is like a row of like the most recent kind of stuff. So I know that we just did the Cocker Spaniel live the other day. So I know it should be up here. So there it is. I won't bite you. One person, mean dog grooming. Okay. We're going to click on it and ready. We're going to start our watch party. Make sure you hit the like button and let's go. Share, share, share. Okay. So this, see, I already watched some of it. And so it already came over here. So I have to start it over. Sometimes you have to go start it over. At this point, I'm definitely going to need my headset. That's why I wore these hair pieces so I can easily take them off. Let me take off my earrings too. Oh, let me show you something before we get started. Now, when you scroll down here, right here, you're going to see 14,958 views. You're going to see this video is already liked. You're also going to see underneath, this streamed underneath one person, mean dog, right here. Underneath the title of the video, you'll see streamed. That means the stream is streamed on August 11th. So that was, wow, it was 6 days ago. Wow, crazy how time flies. And you can scroll more and you might see videos, and then you'll see the comments. And then you could kind of see some comments happening here. And you could put comments there. And I try to read them and stuff like that, but it's really hard to read everything. So I have people help me read them and write and comment back. So, oh, right there, you can join, like right under the video. That's where you could join to be a member, is right here where I'm circling it. Right here, you can join to be a member. Okay. And so sometimes when you watch a live, right here at the top right, you'll see the live chat. It says top chat replay. Click that down arrow right there. You see my cursor? I'm going to change my cursor for you guys soon. I'm going to work on that so that you can see this big fat cursor. Okay. This cursor right here, you can go all live chat replay, all messages, not just top chat replay. Okay, you get to choose that. Okay, did you know that? I know some of y'all had no idea. So you might be just watching top chat replay. That's the top chatters only. Crazy. Crazy how this works out. Okay. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Tina Pashkit to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you for your donation. Your contribution says bring more of this content to the feed, and we really appreciate that. So thank you so much for your donation. It means a lot to me. Okay, so let's go to the beginning of the video. So let's go. We're in the video now. Let me go to the beginning. Listen, there was this part where I know I was talking to this dog like he was my family member. And my mom when I was owning my first set of pets by myself. I've always had family pets and stuff like that, right? But she said, Dee Dee, and I probably already was talking to them, but I probably recognized it more after she said this to me. She said, Dee Dee, talk to your dogs like they're human. They're your babies. Talk to them. They'll know. Talk to them. Tell them you don't like something. Tell them what's going on. They already know. You just talk to them and tell them. Talk to them. And I have to say, from that point on, I did recognize more of talking to them. So dogs that I work with on the table, it's not, there's sometimes I do talk to them and sometimes it's completely silent. And I remember 5-6 years ago on YouTube, people were like, why don't you ever talk to the dog? You don't love the dog. No, that's inaccurate. You can love without speaking. Can you not? So you're saying if someone's deaf and can't talk and they're use sign language because they don't speak, they're not showing love? Incorrect. You just kind of want to reach through the screen and go, shut up. You know, what are you talking about? So you've never been quiet before and had to practice showing love out of action? No, you can love and enjoy things and be passionate in silence. And sometimes David needs to say, shut up. And I need to shut up. Bitching about too much stuff, just shut up. Like right now. No, Kathy, we were about to close my business and we were still going to be, I'm still in that position. I had not worked for 4 months. So there's a video about that. Let's go find it. Open up a browser window. Watch this. Go to my channel, go to that microscope. Click there, type in the word close. I think that's what I named it. Should I close my business? Here it is. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to push pause. I'm going to copy this link right here. Control C copies the link. Come back to your feed here. Boom, paste it. Control V. There's some hotkeys. So that way now, right? You got that video. Watch that video. And that'll tell you a lot. Okay, about where I'm at and what we're doing and where I still am at as I try to come up, as I try to build back up. Okay. You have to right now, we're off track, but are you guys happy with the chit chat a little bit? I mean, if you're not happy, you got to tell me, let's get to the video. Dee Dee, you're boring me. But you have to, in circumstances like the pandemic, life, if you have a death in the family, you are going to be crushed and you're not going to be able to function like you were. So, and I say that lightly, but if anything happens, your husband loses his job, your partner, your girlfriend, whatever, whoever you have, you lose a family member, you couldn't make the bills, you lost your house, all these things, a pandemic will make you have to sit back and reevaluate your bills, your life, your business, and what you've been doing. And you might have to reevaluate things. And so I did. And you can see the emptiness of my shop and be reminded that there was an evaluation that has been happening. And we will see it continue to unfold. So watch and participate and engage like you are and donate as you are. And if you want to still see me here, I told you many years ago, right? Many years I would say, if you want me to be here, support me. If you want that Thai restaurant to stay alive, support them. If you want to see that favorite Chinese restaurant or American or Italian, whatever, if you want them to be successful, your small business locally, especially restaurants right now, if you loved what they did before, don't forget about them now. So not only me, but things you do that contribute to your life and what you do, the steps you do, you have to contribute. Why? Because I'm sorry, they have to pay their bills and they're not going to be able to cook that meal if they can't pay their bills. Okay. I'm not going to be able to pay my bills if I can't. Right? Okay. So it is about paying bills to still be able to be successful. So just keep that in mind as you look around in your world. Where do you get coffee? Where do you buy this? Where do you do that? Where do you grocery shop? Where's your favorite place? Because you want to support your favorites right now. Okay. Otherwise, they're not going to survive. Woo. Okay. We will try to be here forever, you guys. And I told David already, I said, if I die, I want you, if something happens to me, you get on my feed and say something. You get on my Facebook, my Instagram. I hope they know that. Say something. Now let's get to it. You guys ready? Here we go. Okay. I'm so sorry. You guys say it with me and just like, I'm serious. No one's looking, right? I'm so sorry. How does that not make you laugh? David's like, are you making fun of me right now? I was like, no, just say it. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not saying it. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm not saying it. And then I got him to say it. He goes, I'm sorry. I got him to say it. I couldn't even see his face. And I was like, dang, I should be recording this. I'm so sorry. Say it with me. It's going to make you smile because it's ridiculous. The things I do alone in my car. Oh my gosh, he's on the screen. Oh my gosh, this is really happening. Okay, is there sound? Okay, hold on here. Okay, there is sound. It's quiet. No. Are we all set up here? Did you hear what I said? I said, are we all set up here?
You ready for me, Chris? Are you gonna try this with me? Okay, just me.
I'm sorry, Carrie. That's funny what you said. Carrie in the live chat says, every time you say I'm sorry, my dog turns and looks at me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Imagine her dog. All right, before we get started, she emailed me a picture of her dog. You guys want to see so we can really picture this? I gotta picture this. I gotta get this. I'm so sorry. Say it with me, man. Oh gosh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Is this the same person? Is this the same person? Let me check. I'm lost my mind. Dee, I donated during your watch party on August 17th. You asked me to email you a picture of my hairy, hairless, Chinese crested puppy whose name is Piccolo. Here he is. He is 13 weeks old now. His tummy is pink and spotted, and his tummy and hiney are totally hairless. Smooth as a baby's bottom. Oh my gosh. No, she didn't say that. I'm gonna call it baby's bottom. Oh, better not do that. I better not do that. Let me go. Hairy, hairless. Is that really? Gosh. Okay, seriously. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Oh, I messed up. Look here. This is what we're looking at. But I don't think that this is the one that's... Okay, hold on. I think I'm confusing my peoples. Part of sound language is to show face and body expressions, actually, yes. Don't close. Those dogs need you. I know, right? Trust me, I know. It's heavy on my shoulders. I have food delivered to keep them going. Agreed. Even though I'm not supporting every restaurant out there. I know some really dirty places. Hairy, hairless is really a thing. This is crazy. Okay, yeah. So this is let me see here. Kathy Beckman but Carrie McManus, you have to tell me, you have to send me a picture. So we were looking at Kathy's dog here, and I got it confused in my head a little bit. So Carrie's dog is the one that every time I say I'm sorry, my dog turns and looks at me. Can you get that on video, or get a picture? Get a picture. Okay. All right. So let me get back over here. Man, I don't know. Here we go. Okay, let me go back over to this. Gosh, man, I'm all over the place. Okay, here we go. I figured it out. I figured out what the problem was. Okay, here we go. Let's get this over here. And I need one. How many screens does a person need, man? A lot. How many screens do you need? A lot. How many screens do you need? A lot. All right, let's get to it. This is going to take us an hour. Hour and 22 minutes. And with the talking, we'll be here till 5 o'clock, dinner time.
All right, bud. Don't get mad at me now. Okay? Come on. Up. There you go. There you go. Come on, don't get out. Don't get out. Up, 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 up. There you go. There you go.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Like, I'm not nervous, but I'm just cautious about everything. I'm waiting for him to snap. I'm doing this by myself. I've never groomed him by myself. And I forgot, in this feed, I'm looking at my feed right now and the feed on the camera, or on the live, because I really want to make sure I say thank you for people on that day, you know, and see what they say that day. So, man, I don't want to be here for 5 hours, but hey, I might have to be. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Kathy Beckman to my favorite groomer. Woo! Thank you, Kathy. Woohoo! You're welcome. Your baby's so cute. Oh my gosh. Got a bare butt. I got to see this. Okay, so go ahead. Watch this. I'm going to see what I'm going to show y'all something here. I just got to tell you something. When have I ever used this large comfy cone? Honestly, never. This sucker was brand new. I've never used it. And I'm using a 24-inch groom loop. Remember how I said just it's good to have both? I would.
All the safety measures.
Yeah, all the safety measures. Anything to kind of give myself that.
Yep, that's why we're letting him wear this cone head. Buy me some time to react.
Exactly.
This will be okay. I've got to bring you up a little bit more here, bud.
Look at him. He's got that look.
Just make sure you hit that like button if you're happy on live. You donate to the stream to support the channel. We'd appreciate that. And I won't be on live for very long. I just want to show you a little bit.
Did you hear what I just said?
I'm doing.
I won't be on live very long. I was on for an hour and 22 minutes. If you guys keep the feed going and you're donating and people are liking and the feed gets going, it's fun and everyone's involved and contributing, and man, I will just try to stretch that time. You know what I'm saying? Two dogs and a van adventure, violin and piano lessons. Oh wait, how old are you? I need to do that. You're going to do both instruments at the same time? What? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yes. Yes, okay. Let's do this. Let's move this cord here. Are you snoring? That's good with me, bro. Mom might be watching. She's outside. 101 of you guys out there and 28 likes. Please like the video if you're happy I'm here. Donations are appreciated. I'll sing for everybody all at once at the end. This is really tough when you're grooming aggressive dogs alone, but hey.
Okay, for the feed back then, thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Renee Fisher to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! I was so busy that day. I was not looking at my phone. I had a lot of things going on. And Renee, thank you for your donation that day. Love and miss you, girl. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you so much, she says. I have to do this because that day I missed out on a lot because I was, you know, focus. Okay. So thank you, Renee. Let's do this.
It is what it is.
Whew, my back is hot.
You want to safeguard the situation the best you can. This is a medium comfy cone. Medium or large? Large?
Cannot get comfortable in this chair.
I have every comfy cone ready to go. So if you need one, order at myfavoritegroomer.com. He's got his own muzzle, but I sell muzzles. And you'll see the rest of the video and the more of the information. I'm just going to get started here. Alrighty? This is going to be a 10 all over. Why? Because it's been, 6 months? Working on him 5-6 months. And he's mean. And I don't want to see them in very often.
Love you. Mom's looking. I don't wonder if she can see me right now, but she's right there outside. Look through the door. Hopefully she can see what's going on. Maybe she's watching live too. Mom, are you watching live out there? She wasn't. I found out later she was not. She'll watch it later though.
Ready for this?
She said we watched it later.
Hit that like button if you're happy to be here. We accept the donations to
Shut up, Dee Dee. Just shut up. Just get to work. We're gonna listen to that later, okay? Oh, looky here. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Carrie McManus to my favorite groomer. She says, you're awesome, girl. Thank you so much, Carrie, for that donation that day. Thank you so much.
Let me put you guys a little bit, move you guys around.
Bye, Callie. Have a great day. We'll be praying for you.
I'm going to go and just get going. Hit that like button for me if you're happy.
Love you, Callie. Be safe, and we are praying for you. Get some rest. Carrie, woo woo.
The video later, you'll see that in probably a week.
10 blade, baby, 10 blade. And you know what I recognize? I can't believe I had, even though I switched out the blade cutter on some of my, what I mean is the blades I have had for like since 2003. I changed out just the cutter and made them ceramic. There was still a little bit of difference. I think you could change out that cutter, but once you get that blade like 10, 12 years old, you probably should just replace it and recycle. I recycle everything, so take it to your metal recycler. If you don't know one, just look up metal recycling and just drive by and throw it at them. Actually, once you get to know where they're once you get to know where it's at, you just go, right where their bins are, where they just take metal and sell it back to China or Pakistan. And then they go through and melt it all down, do whatever they do with it. Isn't that crazy? I will try to recycle everything.
Watch me groom this aggressive dog. Hit that like button for me,
I will literally try to recycle every little metal, junk metal. I know it's stupid, but
if you guys interested in PJ prayer time, just know it's moved somewhere else. So
just stop. You know what I mean? Like, I'll try to recycle any kind of metal I can, dude.
Or make sure you write on the video down below. Get a hold of me because it's already moved, okay? PJ prayer time is moved.
PJ prayer time, who was on it last night? Yeah, baby.
Sorry, camera, I'm gonna move you over here.
Another way you could make sure you get some of these invites, especially since
I don't know if you guys have watched his past grooms. He has now double ACL.
Okay, check this out. Did you hear what I just said? This is important. He now has two torn ACLs, and they are not going to do surgery. They can't afford it. It's too expensive, and there's nothing they can do for him except for keep him comfortable. So this is going to be interesting to see, where he goes. But he is on, I want to say Tramadol, but I can grab the file while I let you watch this a little longer. But we already watched it, so I don't want to do that. But I could grab their file actually and tell you accurately what they give him. They still give him a sedative, okay? A sedative from your veterinarian that, let me look at you. I want you to see me. A sedative that you get from your veterinarian, and they issued it to him, and they tell them how much to give, and then you guys troubleshoot it to make sure it's the right amount, not too much, not too little, and it helps him. High anxiety. I mean, I'm going to show you guys some stuff. I don't think everybody understands who this dog is. He looks nice and everything. Looks are deceiving. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I'm going to find that.
So I'm going to do everything that I can kind of do while he's laying down. That's what's important to me. Like almost everything I can do while he's laying down. I'm going to come back to the feet like real last. Okay, was that a sneeze? Well, bless you. Okay, I don't know if you're giving me a little warning or not, but I got my eye on listening You look pretty comfortable. You look like you're kind of sleeping here.
Oh, do you see him jump a little bit? Like, psh. Looks like you're kind of sleeping a little bit.
But you still give me that eyeball. You still giving me that eyeball. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got that eyeball. Yeah, Tuna, those are some options. Make sure you check with your veterinarian, okay? Okay, you guys, let me know right now. How many dogs have you groomed that have tried to bite you or that did bite you? Can you guys go? Tell me. How many times have a dog bite you? Does bite you? Has bitten you? Almost bit you? Go. How many of you? Totally tell me. How many of you guys have almost got bit by a dog? Go. Go. We're looking at the...
At some point, we do need to have them stand up, don't we? If there's 163 of you guys out there and you guys are hanging out and you don't want me to shut down, let me know that by hitting the like button.
Can't remember how many I've tried, how many have tried but been bit twice bad. Really, Renee? Marianne says bit by 3 and there are my own dogs. Oh my gosh. 0. Wipe your forehead, Carrie. 0. Keep it that way, right? I've only groomed my own. Your own will bite you. Saki, I had to do her anal glands last night because, I mean, she's struggling. Remember the other night I was like, okay, I'll help you out. And I kind of looked and watched her and paid attention. It was her anal glands. And I was like, no, I'm going to start putting a cone head on you because your own dog will bite you if there's pain involved. Renee says, worst one was on left pointer finger on the knuckle. Left pointer finger on the knuckle. Oh, wow. What? Why is it always your hands, right? It's like, tsh. This Jack Russell, and I will never trust a Jack Russell after this. I recognize that they would all come in hyper, like I'm hyper, so I get it, but hyper where they're not releasing their energy by doing certain things, right? What releases energy in a human? Running, jumping, that does, releasing that energy. So if they come in all high strung, it's like, what are you doing, man? Get this dog some energy or like some exercise. And this dog would come in, the mom's like, she would watch. And this dog freaking, it's always a Jack Russell. This Jack Russell, he's gone now. He's passed away. But we would always do a shave down. Pet parent would sit right next to my table. I mean, that's how I started doing grooms. I didn't mind it. And I was just grooming and he just goes, ah, and he grabbed my thumb. And he held it in his mouth and it didn't break. It bruised my thumb, but it was in such a way. It was almost like it fit right in his bottom of his mouth and the top of the mouth. It was just, his teeth were not even. And that's the only reason I got lucky right there. I was like, give me my thumb. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Hold on. I was like, give me my thumb. What the heck? And the mom is sitting right there. Gosh, right? The mom is sitting right there watching her dog go, rah, rah. He's holding my thumb. And I'm like, ah! I think I was just like, ah! And then I looked at the mom. I looked at the mom who I knew because we worked at the FAA together. I worked with her at the FAA. Yeah, I had a government job and that was after the military and all that stuff. Okay, so anyways, we knew each other as professionals, like professionals over here. And I'm grooming her dog and he grabs my thumb and I'm like, after I got done, I was like, why don't we hit the dog? my reaction isn't to hit the dog. I actually am shocked. I'm in shock. Every time something like that happens, I'm not like, ah, you know, I'm like, ah. There's a difference between, ah, you know, you later think like, why didn't I hit him to fucking let go of my hand? Tell me, would you not think the same way? If I bit your face, would you just go, ah? No, you wouldn't. You would want to fight me back. But when a dog bites me or attacks me, which is very rare to get that grip on me so far in my career, knock on wood, it's like shock. It isn't like you want to go back and fight. It's like, ah, you know, it happens so fast. And I looked up, I told you guys this before, but I look over at the owner and I was like, it's going to be more expensive. And at that moment, he had never bit me before. And something just bothered him. I didn't hit anything. And like nothing happened. I like touched him the wrong way. That was it. It was just like a under tummy touch or something. I just touched him the wrong way. And he bit me. I looked at her. I was like, it's going to be more expensive. It's crazy, man. Oh, okay, hold on here. I got to read a couple of these. Yep, have a scar from that one. And she was a Schnauzer mix. She was in the tornado that was on Garland years ago. Okay. Hey, Buffy, what's up? Thanks for being here. Thanks for still being a member. Woohoo, Buffy. Renee says, yes, second one was a Jack. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? I start telling my Jack Russell story and you right over here, your second bite was a Jack Russell. What the? Jack Russell mix anal glands. Thumb, wrist area. Also scar from that one. Thumb. That's funny. The thumb as well? Thumb, wrist area, and a scar from that one, she says. So just imagining like where is that? When a dog bites your hand, let me tell you, it's immediate. It's like 40 miles per hour pressure and it's jaw like a latch. And it definitely, it's not what you can't see it usually. You can't, unless it broke skin. Like you might get like, I think I had like a scrape and I wasn't worried about that for infection, but the next day my thumb was swollen and black. So it will bruise from the inside out, right? And and so Renee, and let's just say she's right-handed and she's doing this and she's got to do 7 or 8, 10, 12 dogs tomorrow. Yes, that's what they do at a PetSmart for us. You know, how many dogs did you do at PetSmart in one day right now? You're doing like, 12 dogs, 10 dogs, but you got bit yesterday and your hand's swollen. You ain't calling in. Ain't nobody going to pick up your shift. It's no offense, but ain't nobody going to pick up your shift unless is that even possible? Wake up. So this is her hand. And I can imagine her hand was really, the next day was really swollen. Or were you able to work the next day, Renee? So I'm asking you guys, I know some of y'all just got here. Make sure you hit the like button for me. We're recapping a video that I was unable to sing and talk to you guys. I want to see what you guys had to say together. And I asked you a question. Have you been bit by a dog? Have you groomed and been bit? Have you almost been bit? Tell me about that. Tell me about that. Renee's like, yes, I've yelled at dogs when they have gotten really close and they look at me like, oh, snap. It's 7 to 8 right now, working 10 hours, and those were the only ones that were scheduled. That's a lot of work, you guys. It's a lot of work. And let's just say 50% of them are not nice. They're attitude dogs. It's a lot. It's draining. And I challenge you, Renee, like, why do we do these? Why do we push so hard, ourselves so hard? Our bodies will take its toll later. So make sure, like we've already talked face to face about this, but you got to take care of your bodies. And if you get to a point where you are working for someone else and your body, your body. I'm going to tell you something that David told me. Let me know. Right now in the feed, I'm waiting for some answers. I want you to tell me, have you been bit? Who bit you? How many dogs have bit you? Tell me. I want you to tell me that while I'm talking. But take the time to listen to your body in whatever job you have. And that could mean it's time to change jobs. That could mean, like Brenda, it's time to retire. It could mean I need to really think about what Dee Dee said today. Food for thought. And you might not do anything about it, but the ball starts rolling in your head. right? The ball starts rolling in your head. And 2 weeks from now, you're like, you know, I haven't stopped thinking about retiring, right? I haven't stopped thinking about going to start doing yarn work and remove myself from this physical job now. It's just definitely tolling. So keep that in mind as you, if you are, whatever job you're doing, you don't have to be a groomer, but us groomers, it's a lot of physical, and it's war with some of these dogs. And I got home yesterday, and even though I went and did PJ prayer time with you guys, I was so exhausted. I told David, I was like, David, I'm really exhausted. It's really exhausting. Multitasking, all these things, and working with an animal that you have got to, like dance with. You have to dance for 2 hours and think and manage it and, demat and brush and think and don't cut the dog and react and get it right. And it's a lot. And that was one dog? Shoot. So Renee, and anybody like Renee, you're doing 10, 12 dogs. If you have come to a point, and then the sad part about it is like, well, Dee Dee, I really need the money. So I really need to pay my bills. I really need the money. I take care of my mom. I mean, these things are really true. So you can always transition some things. Like, you won't believe how much pet sitters make. You won't believe how much dog walkers make. You won't believe what we need right now, So just keep that in mind. Food for thought, okay? You let me know. Have you been bit? Have you almost been bit? Has a dog bit you? When, where, how, why? Write that. That's what we're talking about in our feed, okay? And Renee says, yes, I've been going to Cairo this month now to help my shoulders and my lower back. Okay, we tear up our bodies, and our bodies don't come back from it. And once you break your back, it keeps slipping. Kathy says, I was attacked by a St. Bernard when I was a child. Big, 180 stitches in my head, and I have huge scars under my hair. Oh my gosh. I would have never thought a St. Bernard would do that. But if it could, it will, right? If it can, it might happen. It's not if, it's when. That's crazy. I'm glad you're still with us, girl. Oof. 100 and what stitches? I have to scroll and look at this again. This is crazy. German Shepherd, but not grooming, but ouch. Yeah, I remember you got bit by a German Shepherd through your door. What was it? Your neighbor's dog? What? Oh no, it was a church person's dog, and you just happened to be right there. It just slipped through it was just a slip through the door and bit her. Really? I was like, what? How does that happen? Renee said that good. They made her stay home for 2 days. Yes. But then on a weight limit, and I was like, those are the ones that bite me. The small dogs, right? So you can't do none of them big dogs. You can't do that Labradoodle or that standard poodle. You got to do the dogs that do bite more. It is often the little ones, isn't it? How many big dogs have you seen over here aggressive? 2? 3 maybe? It's been a lot of years. I was attacked. Okay, Kathy, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. Kathy. Whew. Yes, I've been going to the Cairo. Okay, great. Yes, by my own Labradoodle, I got in the way of her treat. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. David's had that problem with Saki a few times. You got to learn how to give the treat properly. Open palm, lay it down, or closed palm, and don't just hand it like they have to come sniff, sit, lick, wait for it, right? Training, get some training there. Grooming, I have not been bitten, but I have done mean dogs with owner helping. Okay. And by a poodle mix that bites everyone. Now he is muzzled and coned after he is a sweet pie. Thank goodness you got that down, right? All right, I'm still going. Miniature pincher on my leg in friend's backyard. Oh my gosh, man. There was this miniature pincher I would do nail trims for, and the pet parent would hold. By the way, the miniature pincher she was holding that would do this, he weighed about 38 pounds. And I was like, he was mean. Senior Fly Girl says, wow, we've all been bit or close to bit, haven't we? This is crazy. I got bit on my chin by my neighbor's Rottweiler. Wow. He lunged over the fence and knocked me down. He always loved me because I took care of him from time to time, and I always brushed his teeth. Not that day. on your chin. Did you get stitches? One of my girls' dogs, a hand and leg. Wow, man. Wow. In school, something here. In school, I saw someone with their face messed up from a dog bite. Ooh, really? So you might need to know your city laws. So when I do my customer card with the client, we talk about this in grave detail because it's really important. Your city laws change from city to city. So if you get bit and you go in for a dog bite, guess what? That dog might get put down. And that's why some people don't want to talk about it. But let's just say I'm grooming a dog and I didn't know it didn't have rabies and it bit me. And then I went and got a shot and they found out and they took the note of the dog, and animal control visited the dog. And depending on what city that owner lives in with that dog could get put down. So if that all happened under your time and your watch, do you have insurance? Because I think that the owner might sue your ass. So if that ends up happening, you better have insurance and you better have talked about it beforehand. Because if I don't talk about it with you and this happens, you put my dog down because he bit you, I'm not going to know what to blame, right? That you know the owners, they love their dogs. And if he bit you, they kind of don't care, especially if their dog got put down. Oh boy, it's a bad day. Which is crazy though. In Dallas County, I know that it's a different kind of law. I want to say maybe it's a misdemeanor, but they changed it because mailmen would get attacked and bad, and then they would have no repercussion to do anything. These two stray dogs, they happened to be pit bulls at this time. It was like over and over and over. And finally they passed a law to protect people who got bit in Dallas County. So you have to know your laws. Know your laws if you're working with other people's dogs, and talk to them about it. If something happens, it's out of my hands. And I need you to know that if your dog bites me and I go in for a shot, it's out of my hands. So let's just make sure you tell me if the dog's aggressive so I can please use a muzzle or a cone head to try to avoid being bit. It's really a conversation you must have. Okay. That's why I think corporate businesses are not going to want to do those dogs. They're going to avoid that type of confrontation if they know it exists. Whereas someone like me is willing to put myself in danger to accomplish the work that needs to be done, because all pets need to be groomed, just like all humans need to have a bath, right? Whew, this is a lot of dog bites where I didn't know, you guys. No wonder you watch my channel. No wonder people ask me, how do I get my dog to stop biting me? The 3-pound dogs are the worst. Yes, they are. Why? I think they got that story, like the guy, he's a short guy, but he's got a big truck. It's like this little baby dog. He's got to be a big biter. Right? Pit bulls can be dangerous, but not all of them are. I remember, David, you wanted a pit bull at some point, right? You probably still do. Yeah, there's some really great pit bulls. That one that got had hot oil poured all over it, burned the skin all off on the dog. She was rescued, and now she goes around to like children's events to show, and it's just sad. That pit bull's not mean. In my area, they get 3 chances. I had it. Okay, right. Exactly. You got to know your laws and your rules. See you 2 dogs in a van adventure. Will you email me and remind me your actual real name? Don't put it here, but will you email me and remind me who you are on the like the real person, so I can get this right? Because I'm trying to picture a grown adult doing piano lessons and violin lessons and grooming. Can I do that too? No, never. I want a baby. Yes, you did. You were wanting to adopt that pit bull. I was trying to help you get that pit bull like 4 years ago. I remember trying to help you get this rescue pit bull, and you forgot about it, but I didn't. All right, you guys, thanks for letting me know about your stories. Let's keep pushing on this video.
Contribute to you can donate.
Wow, man, we all have been in those close quarters with these dogs, huh? It's crazy.
See that like button go up, because I was just gonna do an introduction, and you guys are 169 of you guys out there. Because I'm recording, this is going to be a video later, so I didn't want to give you everything, but if you want me to stay on, you got to hit the like button, and your donations help me stay alive, okay?
Check out this plus, man. It's about to come out here. This thing is freaking awesome. It's specifically for that kind of wider body, because I'm going to show you over here where I was using the dog up. Here we go. Hey, Pamela, what's up?
mean, with, you know, people around you. And what, I'm gonna chit chat with you guys. You guys are not slowing me down. And I don't care what it looks like. I'm just gonna just get in there because I might.
Okay, here we go.
Oh. Why? Because I know him really well. This is our 7th or 8th groom.
I do need it a bit, like, kind of bigger.
I know it's not your 7th or 8th groom, but it's our 7th or 8th groom.
Will that do it? Yeah, it will.
Even the pet parent was like, Dee, I don't want to, if you don't have a helper, I can't, you can't. I said, look, Gary, I said, give me a chance. I said, I've been grooming aggressive dogs.
Oh, we got some donations here. I got to go up here. What's this? Renee, I already sang for her. Carrie, I sang for
It
her.
wasn't until, like, say, year 5, 6, 7 that I incorporated the pet parent. So, I mean, who was doing all those aggressive dogs? I was doing them by myself. That's why I learned so much about it.
Looking at this feed, it says, wow, so fast.
I had to talk to him. He kept saying, no, Dee, I'm worried, you know, this and that. I could feel Matt's under here big time, too.
I'm going to show you guys some stuff. Just change this up a little bit.
Okay, buddy, I feel you. I feel you. Okay.
Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. TC Bear to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. That was from the other day. So thank you so much for your donation on that. So now I'm using my Dog Up Plus. It's a new product. You can find it at dogupstand.com only. And this situation, he has double ACL issues, right? They're not going to have surgery. He's not making a snarl or a peep about it, but wow, it will really help give some of that support. Do you see how you prop it up and kind of still give him some of that support, okay, while you're grooming him? Okay. And I don't want to do a lot of leg movements. I got to still have him stand up. I still got to get the groom done, especially if, like in this case, I haven't seen him in almost, 5 months? I'm going to see if I wrote down this medicine since we talked about it earlier. Yes, it is a Cocker Spaniel. Have you ever been bit, Pamela? Have you ever been bit? And by who, what, when? Who has been bit or close to being bit in the feed right now? We're talking about that in the feed.
Y'all seeing this? Y'all seeing this? 188. Well, make sure you hit that like button.
We need to get our likes up there, man. Did you guys share the video? Let's take a pause. Take a quick pause and share the video. I'm going to share it myself here. Let's see. Where do I go to do this right here? Let's go to my live here. We're going to lay on this and that. We'll go to this one and go back. Videos. Live. I'm going to bring this over here. We'll go to this one and go back. Push a mute. Share it. Go. Oh, I'm going to like it here. I'm going to share this. I'm going to share it to my Facebook page.
Here we go. Up, up, up.
Go hit share. Go hit share.
Get all these mats under here. Okay, sorry.
Share it to my Facebook page.
I lost you. All right, I'll give you a
I'm going to share it to my other Facebook page. How many Facebook pages you got? I got like 16. No, I'm just kidding.
Why? Because I don't care. I just want the hair off.
Oh.
It'll grow back. And I have it here.
Okay, here we go.
You see here? Okay. So he's moving around, right? He could easily whip and bite me. I mean, literally. Just because a dog has a muzzle on doesn't mean he can't bite through it. People are like, don't you think you put a muzzle on? Yeah, but they can take the muzzle off and they can move pretty quick.
Here we go. Share that.
Still bite through it. So please be aware, okay, of it. So if you moved, I was going to do a 40, but now if you move back, I'm going to go ahead and do
Kathy Cox says, yeah, I've been bit by my Scotty dog. Scotties are kind of mean too, man.
now. He looked at me.
Katie, I possibly have. That sounds familiar. Like I said, though, this comfy cone, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've never used this large comfy cone, say, on this dog, but this was perfect. I mean, I needed just more cushioning because he's real fast when he tries to bite me. I can't believe it.
I really was not going to stay on the whole room.
I'm over here. I was like, I'm not going to be on very long. I'm not going to be on very long, I said. It's crazy. I was on for like an hour and 20 minutes, man.
Battery to die.
Gosh. What kind of cell phone do you have? Did your battery die fast too? Yeah, Scotties and Westies for sure, dude. Scary, man. Ooh, I just got a message. Yeah, baby. Someone just shared it. Yeah. Share the video. Share, share, share.
Watch my shoulder here. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah, watch your shoulder big time, girl.
Don't get mad, man. Okay, up. Good boy. Good boy.
I'm not seeing this chat. Is this live chat replay?
Okay, don't.
It's not moving here.
Are you back to snoring, bud? I'll take it.
Remember I was moving a little bit faster earlier? Let's check this. Let's do a refresh. Here we go. Here we go. We got more now. Here we go. See? Diane Stavrum here. Top chat. Okay. Oh, that's what it is. Live chat. Okay. It'll get there then. Oh, yeah. See? We're further down now. Yeah. Perfect. So here's Carrie. See, there was more. PJ prayer time. My niece says it's beautiful. I put the mute.
But before we go there, let's really just.
Hi, Faith.
I don't have to come back.
You on my pillow? Kit Kat, make sure you get Kit Kat if you're here. Email me. Make sure I'm on that list. That you know where PJ prayer time is at. I don't think you got there last night. I can't remember. Thanks, Diane. Yep, Diane Stavrum says tripod on wheels, great improvement. Yes, it is, big time. I even got my trash can on wheels. Tasuki fan, hi, it's good to see you. Kathy says mine don't like his tummy touch. Why is that?
Gosh, make sure you hit
Maybe-
that like button.
What if there's like
closing out early?
close out early? Shut up, girl. What if there is some kind of pain happening, like arthritis or organ pain? And I'm curious to see as they transition into passing away later, what if we ever do figure out what might be a problem that creates them to, when you touch under the belly, right, like right up under the tummy, they do that. It's like get off. Yeah, Sassy, real easy answer for me. I'm going to send you the link right now here in just a second.
Good boy.
Have you been bitten before, and by what kind of dog?
Can I get the stretch? Can I get to the
Do you see his eyeballs on the screen? Look at his eyeballs. He's really looking at me here.
There you go. There you go, bub. There you go, Prince.
Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Diane Stavrum to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Pink BK to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you so much for your donations that day on the feed. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I could not read the screen and do the groom at the same time. The camera, I'm not seeing his face, you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool to go back and watch this and see what he's looking at as he looks at me. There's your D-shed brush on a Jack Russell.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
You want me to touch that arm?
In cattle dog, if you have long hair, you're going to need that large bristle brush. You're going to need a comb. You're going to need maybe a rake, D-mat rake. Sassy says, I have been bitten by my puppy and attacked by a cat. Oh gosh, cats.
They don't make this table no more, so just in case you get questions.
That's scary. Cat attacks are really scary. Did you get bit?
For me, where we at?
Scratched?
152. 221 watchers. How many of you guys having fun out there watching me?
Where are all the likes? Pink BK says. He is a Yorkie. He is 3 months old. He is really tiny. Cool.
So I thank God. Make sure you hit that like button. Let me know you guys are happy to be watching.
Be quiet, Dee Dee. Wolfaya says, I learned so much from watching you. Thank you for what you do for our furry friends. Thank you so much. Aaron's like, to hit the like button, you have to close the chat and then simply reopen the video. Thank you, Aaron, for giving directions that day. We had 200 watching that day. It was so cool.
You got an aggressive dog. I know he doesn't seem like it. But the pet parent almost didn't want me to groom him by myself. I mean, they were like, no, Dee Dee. I know my dog.
The pet parents were like, Dee Dee, I can't trust him with you. You might know what you're doing. And I got on the phone and I called him. This was texting. I got on the phone and I was like, look, you know, I've been grooming aggressive dogs my entire career. And most of my career, I've been working by myself. I said, give me an opportunity, and you're going to be sitting outside anyway. So give me that opportunity. And if something happens, trust you me. I'm going to, not only am I recording, but I'm going to come outside and tell you, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to come outside and tell you I can't finish it. And we didn't have that problem. We did not have that problem. It was so awesome. All right, check this out. So let's sing for MP. So we're going to use that dog up plus right there sideways now. See how you can flip it on all these edges to get the different heights that you need? You can get that at dogupstand.com. But MP, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. MP to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you, MP, for your donation. I appreciate you. That day on the feed. All right, let's see here. Scratch my aunt's cat, she says. Wow, ouch. The cone is huge, but that's what I need. I need it to extend past his mouth. He could still get me. He really could, but I could at least get, it's going to be in the way a little bit, right? It's going to hit the groom loop. It's going to give me some time to go, whoa, like that. He's really, I'm trying to read this document here and see what medicine he's on. Let me try to scan this. Veterinary, I'm going to read what his card says, okay? I'm just going to go through his card. You guys can continue to tell me, have you been bit by when, who? Have you ever been bit by an animal?
Oh, your dog bit me. I gotta go to animal control. I gotta go to
So I tell you a little, oh, can't help them. Okay, oh, maybe it's a delivery. Okay, right back.
Second offense. Oh, I'm sorry. Be safe. Be safe. Not sorry. My bad. I could have put a cone head on him, but I didn't. I thought I could get it done without putting a muzzle on him. But oh, he bit me. Now he has to go into quarantine. I hope he survives quarantine. You know, I hope he doesn't get parvo while he's in quarantine. You know what I'm saying? Like, be safe than sorry. Okay, let me see here. I feel like my back's starting leaning in, so I'm going to bring him up. Bringing his dog up to your level. Go ahead and lay down, bud. Bringing him up to your level means he's closer to your face. So if he's closer to your face, what damage can he do? Always keep that in mind. I don't care if I have all this on or not. Alrighty, Piety. You want to lay down, Prince? Go ahead, man. You want to lay down? Okay, go forward here. I'm not going to touch your toe. Don't worry. I'm not messing with your feet yet. I already did, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to get your underarm.
All right. Yeah, mailman's got your packages, baby. They're on the way. Still looking for this medicine that he's taking here. Did he do something? Did he try to bite me yet? Did I miss it? Did he try to bite me yet? Because I really wanted to see that.
And he'll be happy. I'll be happy. Get him off the table. He's done. He's shaved, you know?
Faith. Faith was on my cord here. Oh my goodness. Why does it keep going back to this? Do you see this live chat replay thing? It keeps going back there. I mean, hold on. Gosh, there it is. Okay, good.
You don't want to give it to me? Okay. You want to lay down?
Is this where he tries to bite me?
There you go. There you go, bud. There you go. Put it down for a second. There you go.
I'm waiting for it.
Wouldn't you rather be safe than sorry? Right? Be safe than sorry? Oh, your dog bit me. I gotta go to animal control. I gotta go to the doctor. I gotta have a bill now, and you gotta pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your dog's gonna get put down because you bit me now. This is the second offense. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
Be safe. Be safe, not sorry.
We're close to it. MP, are we close to it? I'm waiting for it right here, man. He doesn't like his feet messed with. And
he bit me. Now he has to go into quarantine. I hope he survives quarantine.
we're really, that clipper's fucking awesome, isn't it? Like the blade and the clipper, both all hand in hand. But if you need just a cheaper clipper, get the AGC 2-speed. It's on my website. Get that. It's just cleaning it fast, right? You get you in and out, boom. You have the right tools, you can get done quicker. I've learned that with construction too. It's like, gosh, man, look at his face. He's getting old on us too, you know. Tatsuki fan, that's one day, that one bite that's gonna be like, oh, it really did damage now. He wants to lay down? Okay, lay down.
Go forward. Go forward. Good.
Man, you got all that stuff on, Dee Dee? No wonder your head's hurting by halfway. It's a freaking rubber band squeezing your brain.
Good boy, Prince. Can you look up for me?
I'm so glad I have that cone head. Look at this. It's freaking awesome, dude. And I can't believe he's letting me get up all up in his grill with that cone head. I'm like, thank gosh. I decided one day I was like, you know what? I'm about to sell this cone head, but like no one ordered the large yet. So I was like, I need to take that and put that over there. I need to have one of those in my salon. And look, I was like, yes. Have
69 likes. I need to get to 200
have
likes, and then we're
some of the equipment that you think you might use, especially if you're grooming for income. Like if this is your work, you got to have some of these tools, like one of each of these things, just like in case, just in case.
Support your favorite channel. Here we go. Come in here. Hey, bud. Hey, bud, I got you here. Get this last bit of this arm.
I feel like we passed it already. Did he try to bite me later on? Oh, I'm sorry. I got to see this part. When did he try to bite me? Who's right? Now, but did we pass it already? It's still up and coming? You guys tell me. You vote. Is it already happened or it's up and coming? Oh, okay. She's only play biting, but you got to cut that out now. I think you should cut that out now.
Yep. Okay, all right. Go ahead. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Okay? Okay, you ready?
What does he try to bite you for, Dee Dee? Huh? Doing the pads? Up and coming, or it already happened?
200 likes to stay on.
Is it up and coming, or tell me, what do you think? Did he already try to bite me, or it's still coming up?
All right, 40 blade now for the pads. Here we go.
40 blade on the pads. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who has a 40 blade?
Let me bring you guys over here.
Who has a 40 blade out there? Who loves their 40 blade?
Hit that like button if you want me to stay.
Who's scared of their 40 blade? Okay, I'm going to read this. Here's notes starting from December 2018 on this pet that I've been grooming. So this pet, his name is Prince, Cocker Spaniel. At this time, December 2018, he was 9 years old.
40 blade.
And the notes are this. Vet said muzzle as soon as possible. The dog bites the owners. These are notes for myself on the first groom ever I did for him. Ears, really bad ears. Really, 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 really bad ears. Why? Because a pet parent cannot touch his ears or bathe him at home. None of it. Cannot do nothing at home.
I know, don't get mad, man.
Oh,
so at this point,
what's he doing?
To be, wow, we're going to take a break or stop, okay? For him. All right.
At least we got mostly done, right?
Oh, I know, don't look at me.
Oh, he's looking at me like that. How did he just move so quickly? I mean, I thought he was like tired and sleepy. How did he do that? Adrenaline.
May I? Move you a little bit here. May I come in here?
Are your eyes big and open? Make sure you're breathing. Oh! Whoa! 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 Let me go back. I got to play that again. What? Hold on here. Hold on a minute. What? Let me go see what you guys said here. I was living it. You all were watching it, and now I get to see it, and my heart just jumped, man. So everyone who thought it already happened, it just happened. So we were all wrong. It was up and coming. It was up and coming, up and coming. Okay, here we go. Let's get your thinker cap on. There it is. What if I didn't have the cone head on? Can he bite me through the muzzle? You answer. Can he bite me through the muzzle? If you've been watching me a long time, the answer would be what? Can he bite me through the muzzle? Can a dog bite you through the muzzle? Can the dog bite you through the muzzle? Mm-hmm. Can the dog bite you through the muzzle? Can the dog bite you through the muzzle? Yes, he can. Why? Because he can do this. If he can just get his teeth open enough to get his tongue out, he can definitely grab you in your face and your nose and your skin and your fingertip and your chest and your clothing and he can definitely. Dee Dee, can you groom my aggressive dog? You can put a muzzle on him, right? He won't hurt you. No, what? No. Have you ever watched it? Compilation coming up. A dog can bite you through the muzzle. That muzzle's too tight. No, it's not. The dog can actually do one move. Jump up, feet up, pull it off. Jump up, pull it off, and bite. Jump up, pull it off, and bite. The dog can definitely bite you through the muzzle. The muzzle, in my opinion, is a tool that I will use, just like the cone head, which is called, you guys say it with me, buy me time. I want you to buy me some time. If I could buy time, I spent, $10 on the muzzle, 15 to 50 on a cone head, depending on the size. And that buys me time. So when you go, I have time to back up, because the cone head is going to hopefully slow you down and the muzzle is going to slow you down. And have you ever used a muzzle that's old that you love? Because I have one of those. I don't want to give it up, but it's just hanging there. And that's just because it's doing nothing for me but buying me time. And sometimes it plays a trick on the dog, like, what's on my face? And they might be reluctant to bite or lunge because they're like, what is this? Oh no. Should I even breathe? Can they bite you through the muzzle?
In stock?
Yes.
Okay, you don't like that? I'm sorry you're getting mad.
Now look at my eyeballs. Now I got my eyeballs on this. I got my eyeballs on this guy big time now.
Don't get mad, okay? What I should do is the other front paw while he's laying down. I know, don't get mad, man.
I got my eye on you now, Prince.
If he starts to be,
I'm looking at you, Prince.
We're gonna take a break or stop, okay? For him. All right. Oh, I know, don't look at me like that. I know you don't like it. I just caught the wind of that, okay? Now here. May I move you a little bit here? May I come in here? Okay, all right. Did I get that on camera? I hope you saw that shit, man. Don't be telling me not to put a muzzle on. Don't get mad.
I was on mute. I jumped and screamed just now. Did anybody else? I'm gonna do that one more time and I'm probably still gonna jump. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I put it on mute. That's freaking hilarious.
Okay. What I should do is the other front paw while he's laying down. I know, don't get mad, man. So at this point, if he starts to be, wild, we're gonna take a break or stop, okay? For him. All right. I know, don't look at me like that. I know you don't like it.
He hasn't done anything the whole groom, right?
Now here. May I move you a little bit here? May I come in here?
Oh shit! Fuck.
Did I get that on camera? I hope you saw that. Don't be telling me not to put a muzzle on me. Ever.
Don't ever tell me. Don't you ever tell me how to groom. You shut up, right? Woo! I'm hot now. This. Woo! Woo! I gotta air myself out. Woo! I'm sweating. I mean, this is. Do you guys sweat? Do you normally sweat with me when we're doing this? When I'm grooming, I'm actually doing the work. Can I get that USB fan now? Okay.
Check us out, myfavoritegroomer.com. We're in stock.
Can you get used to it? Can you get used to it?
Okay, you don't like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're getting mad. It's okay. Don't get mad. Okay, like I said, man, we're running out of time here. Don't get mad, okay?
What did I just say right there? Running out of time. What time? What do you mean you're running out of time? The time of the dog. I can feel it that he's getting like, we need to be done. Like I'm running out of, you've run my patience down. You ever say that to somebody? I have no patience for you right now. You've run out of time. So I'm telling you and the camera and myself, like kind of, if you can pick up who I am, you know, if you've been watching me for 10 years, you're kind of like, what does she mean? Well, she means I'm running out of time. I have a window of time. And once we pass that window, the dog starts to get irritated, moody. Hurry up. The dog is done. And when that dog reaches, I'm done, you should also say, I am also done. We should all be done.
What I should do is...
Might have to rebook. Might have to finish the feet tomorrow or a week from now. But the dog is done, and therefore I should be done.
I know, don't get mad, man. So at this point, if he starts to be, you know, wow, you're going to take a break or stop, okay? For him.
So hot right now. Here it goes. I know it's going to happen now, but I'm still like cringing. What is he doing, man?
Move you a little bit here. May I come in here?
Gosh. Like, oh gosh.
Did I get that on camera? I saw that shit, man. Don't be telling me not to put a muzzle on him. Ever.
Okay, hold on. Watch this. Now, just for the sake, you tell me, how many people, at least 10, at least 3, at least 5, at least 1, none? What's your answer? At least 5, at least 3, at least 1, right? None. Thank you, Kathy. I'm glad you caught her live. Hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button for us and share the video, right? Get your friends and family to come watch with us. So let's look on down here in the 117 comments. Let's just kind of scroll real quickly. I don't want to be here too long with you like that. And let's see how many people asked me or told me why I used a muzzle, why I used a cone head. How many? 1, 3, 5, like give me some numbers. Let's just stay in the 5. So 0, nobody told me to take the muzzle off or why am I using a muzzle, right? Nobody. 5, at least 5, anything under 5, up to 5, up to 10, up to 20. There's 117 comments here. Let's go just scan real quick. Down at the very bottom of the video on your screen, you might see my video, the description box, ads, product, videos, and then down further is comments. Okay, so let's look. Hey, maybe he's in pain with his hips and this and that, getting angry more than aggressive. I don't know. I'm just saying, but do a lovely job. Thank you very much. I'm gonna hit the like button on that. Lose weight, swim, and give pain meds for grooming. Not Dee, not you, Dee, the prince. Okay. Pet parents are in their 80s. Dark horse, not gonna happen. I jumped in my chair just like you did. Oh my gosh. When he went to bite you, my heart started racing. Happy to be watching you work. For real. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Me too. For real, like that. Love that. Shook me up. It sure did. It shook me up too. Prince would feel better if he lost at least 30% of his weight. I know because I have been there. I agree. And I need to lose some weight too. I don't know why, but fat makes you angry, grumpy, moody. Okay. That's my opinion. If you got some fat like I do right here, you need to lose it. We need to lose it because I believe it really makes you body upset. You get upset easily. And then now you're sitting there going, you look at your fat, right? You look at your fat. You're like, maybe that's why I got moody over the last 6 months. I get pissed off because of my fat. Not intentionally. It's just there. It doesn't belong there. I agree. But he has double ACL problems. It was hard for me to even ask him to walk for 15 minutes outside before the groom. I said, if you could walk him, I would ask you to walk him. And he's young, not young enough, but his size should be able to. But with double ACL problems, do you have them do a 30-minute walk? They show up at the veterinarian, and whose fault is it now that he cannot walk at all? Because Dee Dee had to groom this aggressive dog, and she told me to walk him for 30 minutes, and I did, and now he won't stand at all. Whose fault is that? And whose vet bill is going to pay for that? If you're just joining us, make sure you hit the like button. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button. Let me know you're happy that you're seeing this content and joining us. Don't forget to donate to contribute to the feed if you're loving the content. Looking at this comment here, we're trying to see how many times someone said, why are you muzzling him because of what just happened? Doggy D says, it looked like he had been given some kind of sedation. Yes, he was. You are a fabulous groomer. Love watching your videos. Thank you so much. You were nervous. He was nervous. I don't know if I was nervous. I've been doing with this dog a long time. I can't say I was nervous. I'm very cautious. Nope, he was just on guard because of the pain. She was on her watch for those snaps. Thank you. I don't think I'm nervous. If I'm nervous, I think it would look different. Like, have you ever tried to go bungee jump? I'm nervous. Guess what? I don't bungee jump. He looks okay. Okie, you have the patience needed for this job. Thank you, Lillian. Aquatic therapy exercise would be so helpful. Gosh, I wish the pet parents could do this. Okay, I wish they could. I love you any way you look. Laugh out loud. Men don't like to hear us talking, so keep being your hypo self, right? Because I'm so hypo self help. Happy you. Thank you. Teresa's like, David doesn't want to hear you talk, but that's okay. He's a man. It's not at all good ever if someone gets hurt, but I am laughing my ass off right now. Prince wants to F you up right now. Yes, he did. He really did. Did he not? And also, I like how she low-key makes these into mini action flicks and intense wild rides solely on her part alone. But I'm also high off edibles, so there's that. Did you guys understand anything I just said? Come on, you guys are not even chatting here. Do you guys want to take a break? Is this too much for you? Wow, I'm losing people. I'm losing you guys. I'm so sorry. What she meant was, and also, I like how she low-key makes these into mini action flicks, an intense wild ride solely on her part alone. Alone though. But I'm also high off edibles, so there's that. So that's what Synovia said. That's funny, right? Makes you laugh. She's high off edibles. Edibles is like marijuana in an edible candy. She's high. Okay, great. Haha. Now next, when he first got there, he looked too cute to bite. Then he went to take a bite out of you. It scared me. I love to talk, so you keep on talking, hun. I've learned a lot from these YouTube videos. One night I was watching your video and made a comment about our dogs needing their nails done. My hubby took a look at what I was watching. Hubby went and got his Dremel to do nails. I'm glad he did. He saw you use one on a dog's nails. He did all 4 dogs. Okay, Danielle, thanks for explaining. Natalie, true. You guys can listen all you want. Thank you for listening and being participating while you're doing other things. Thank you. I know some of you guys are at work. All right, Katie, here we go. Next one. I have to laugh. He's waiting for you, girl. He felt the pain at his paw, and this he never forget. Cocker always like this. Some of them are very pretty, but most of them are fucker. You have to turn down your voice and also stop being so nervous. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not nervous. Gosh, I'm hyper, but not nervous. I want to hear you talk. I'm late, but I love hearing you talk, especially when you're so happy. Oh my gosh. I would like to join the PJ prayer stream. Okay, great. She sure did last night. Same here. Okay, you guys, make sure you know where it's at. Okay, make sure you email me. Or go to myfavoritegroomer.com, and at the top right, or when the thing pops up and says put your email in there, put your email in there and make sure your subscription's on. That means that if I email out stuff, which I did last night, everyone got an email about PJ Prayer Time, then you'll get it for sure, like 100%. Sarah says, you need to calm yourself. He will pick up on that. Pet the dog some and give him some loving. He is just misunderstood. I'm going to do a thumbs down. I don't like that. I did pet him. Did you guys see that? I did pet him in the beginning. I was like, can I do that? Can I do that? He doesn't like to be pet, which is why, let's go over here. Let me show you something. Hold on, I gotta find it. Maybe it's under BITES, bites. Oh yeah, that's another one. My gosh, he's a mean dog. This Cocker Spaniel's mean. There was a video I did. It's called My Dog Bites Me, but I Still Love Him, I think. I'm trying to find it right now. And so I'm using keywords like loves, maybe. He loves the groomer singing. Okay, that's not it. Oh yeah, my dog attacks me, but I love him. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull this over here. Watch. 797 likes. Awesome. This video, this was done. Remember how to look here? September 16th, 2019. Okay. And let me make sure I can see you guys. You guys can see me. Okay. And you guys can hear me, right? We're hearing this. Okay. That person in that other video comment was like, you need to pet him. You need to do this. You need to do that. And I just like, let's just go to the fact. Let's see where's the mom. Here she is. Oh my goodness. Here, check this out. This is a video right here. It's called My Dog Attacks Me, But I Love Him. If you want to watch this video, you can watch it later. You can click on it now and then watch it later when we're done with the stream. Here's the video. Here we go. Listen to what she says here. Ready?
And what are you showing me here, Raina?
Oh my gosh, man. This is... Same dog, right? Same dog? Same dog?
The nails being off are going to really be helpful for him. Down. Bring the black... It's a nail.
Oh my gosh, look
Open
at this shit.
One here. That ain't near. This here was almost to my vein right there.
Look.
And this was just a nail. Yeah. Look at the depth.
Look. This is what Prince has done to his owner, okay? So when you guys watch Prince and you want to comment down below, go comment with me. Like, shut up. Shut up and go watch the other videos of him. Be quiet. You've only watched one video. You only got here for one video? You haven't seen it all right? This finally... So when I've been grooming him, so the first groom ever was December 2018. This video that is on the screen right now is September 16, 2019. So 9 months after his first groom, I finally say, you know what? I'm getting the pet parent to show me everything because I don't think people get it. So I told her, I said, will you please talk with me? She goes, I don't want to. I'm sorry. She goes, I don't really want to. I don't want to be, And I said, no, I said, Raina, I really need you to let me please. Because you know what? Fact and emotion, fact is going to be proof.
What happened. Mm-hmm. And then he got me here. Now these were, see here, bit a chunk out of my arm.
Oh my did you hear that? Bit a chunk out of my arm. So you, this person over here, right here. Where's this at? Where's this freaking stupid comment at? Seriously. I mean, that tells me you have not been here for 10 years. Where's it at? I lost the comment now, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Right. Right here. You need to calm yourself. Really? He will pick up on that. Pet the dog some and give him some loving. He is just misunderstood. Really? No, let me show you some misunderstands. This is the pet owner. This is the pet owner. Who better to help me understand the pet than the pet owner?
Here's two, here's some more. And I'm just
These are
very glad.
No way. I don't believe it. Do you believe it? I can't believe it. Do you believe it? Do you believe it? Yes or no? Can you believe this? That's not even my muzzle. That's their muzzle. They bought that. That's their muzzle. They have a muzzle for their dog, 100%. And those of you guys who want these guys to do all this exercise and stuff, look at this young man. What do you...
No, I'm
No,
okay.
just open the door for him.
Just get it open.
Okay, so this is pet parent who has an aggressive dog, right? And what are you showing me here, Raina?
Well, he bit me several times after years and years. This should have been, I just didn't go in
Oh
because...
God, do you feel? I just want to cry. Do you feel the pain?
Oh,
I have one good one here. That ain't near. This here was almost to my vein right there, and this was just a nail.
Yeah, and
Look
I had
at
to
the
tell
depth
him.
of this.
When I went to the hospital, I had to tell him what it was, what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got me here. Now these were, see here, bit a chunk out of my arm.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
To here's some more. And I'm just
These are.
very blessed.
What's this right here?
That's a bite. That's
That's-
what he actually...
That white scar right there, does your face look like mine? This is her dog, Prince. How? How have you had the patience to love and care and own him and deal with him and pay for things to have done sedated grooming? How have you had the patience and love to be and own him for his entire life? That white scar is not a scratch. That white scar that's deep, you know, those deep white scars that will never heal in regular skin color. Who has one? That is not a scratch. That is a dog bite.
Here was almost to my vein right there, and this was just a nail.
Yeah, and
Look
I had
at
to
the
tell
depth
him.
of this.
When I went to the hospital, I had to tell him what it was, what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got me here. Now these were, see here, bit a chunk out of my arm.
Oh my gosh.
Here, two, here's...
Look right here to the left, not the ring, the left, right under her finger. There's white pink right there. He bit a chunk out of her arm.
Do you feel? I just want to cry. Do you feel the pain? I have one good one here. That ain't near. This here was almost to my vein right there, and this was just a nail.
Yeah, and
Look
I had
at
to
the
tell
depth
him.
of this.
When I went to the hospital, I had to tell him what it was, what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got me here. Now these were, see here,
Look at the chunk
bit a chunk out
right
of my
there.
arm.
That chunk. It's a deep gouge.
Two, here's some more. And I'm just
These are.
very blessed.
What's this right here?
That's a bite. That's
That's-
what he... Actually, what happened was he grabbed, and I had to pull my... I tried to pull my arm out. I should have had stitches. And
Oh God.
if they see you twice,
Oh,
they report you.
yes.
Okay.
Did you see that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? She didn't go get stitches. She fucking didn't. She did not go get stitches. Why? Why did she not go get stitches? Look at her age, okay? Listen, and you tell me in the chat why. Tell me what happened. She did not go get stitches. Why?
Here.
Go,
two,
tell me.
Here's some more. And I'm just
These are.
very blessed.
What's this right here?
That's a bite. That's
That's-
what he... Actually, what happened was he grabbed, and I had to pull my... I tried to pull my arm out. I should have had stitches. And if they see you twice, they report you.
Okay.
So that one more time you come in.
The third
The
one,
dog's
the dog's gone. Put down.
And
When
we
you
love
say
him.
gone, put down, right?
Put down, yeah.
Animal control came in or whatnot?
No.
No.
I just went twice.
Police or but no, when did they give you the warning, like what third time animal
Yeah,
control
at the
gets here?
hospital.
Yeah.
At the hospital.
And we're talking emergency room?
Yes.
And you didn't go in at first because it wasn't infected.
No.
Yeah. It
And-
was a bite. So which one was it that got infected?
It was this one.
So you didn't go in at the immediate. Look at her. Shake your head. No, because you love your dog or what?
Yes.
Yes.
I
How
don't
so?
understand,
No.
but
Do
he's
they? Do you
just
guys
like-
understand at all? I'll let you think on that in a moment. So you've had your dog how long?
10 years.
And this is a Cocker Spaniel.
We got him as a puppy.
Got him as a puppy. You wouldn't say he's been abused and traumatized. He was so young, right?
Yeah, but we love him. I don't know how many Cockers we've had, but he's the only one we've had that has been so aggressive. I mean, if he wants to get up to us and cuddle us, I'm even afraid.
Right. Because he'll just snap.
Yeah, and his ears are so bad because
no one can
if
touch
you
his
try
ears.
to pull his ears
Yeah.
and put medicine in,
Heck
it's
no.
the same thing.
Right. Matter of fact, is this the first muzzle you guys ever finally bought?
Look at my
Yeah, you don't know how
face.
to use
I
a
can't
muzzle.
wrap my mind around
I'm
it.
over here yelling, faster, faster, wasn't I? She's laughing.
I'll give you guys a
Faster,
break
she
from
goes,
my
"Dude, I
face.
can't, we're not gonna." And I know my voice is loud and fast, but I don't expect that. But I'm just doing what I want you to do, right?
With Gary's problems with his stuff.
And y'all are in your 60s, 70s, what you're in your what? 70s.
He's 70.
You're in your 70s, and this is your baby. You wouldn't, in your right mind, put him down no matter what, even though he's done.
Even though we knew that there was, I mean, how was he ever going to get groomed again, or a bath again? We cannot do any of that with him.
You cannot. So there's a couple sores I wanted to show her, and I said, "Can you look at this at home?" You said, "You can't look at it at home."
No.
He wouldn't let you. Can you roll him over at home?
No. He won't even let me put his strops in his ears. Now he'll let me do it when I was doing it more than he'll let his dad.
I'll just kind of do this. Okay, so we're just having a discussion with Mom real quick because she wanted to show us the scars, and I don't think you guys understand, just how serious something like this can be. And I really I'm grateful for her. She doesn't have to be here, but for just sharing it. She said, "Dee Dee, you do what you want to do. If you want to record it, go ahead." And I said, "I don't need to record it for myself," and she stopped me right there and said, "If it'll help someone else, go ahead." And I said, "Well, I am." So if you could do it differently, the first time he attacked you, would you have gone ahead and put him down?
No.
No. All the attacks that you've rendered.
No.
It's not, none of that has been, so you and your right mind have to be able to make, and I feel like I got fleas. So there was they're running all over him, girl.
And see, you didn't have him. He didn't have him the first 2 times.
No, never.
And so, but we haven't been able to touch him, and he's just growing. And if we hadn't found you, I don't know what I guess we would have
And you
had to
found
put
me
him
on
down.
Would that have been it? You're like, no, no one's helping.
I don't want him to suffer, and he's already suffering.
With the grooming, if you couldn't find a groomer to even step in?
Because now he has a broken leg.
Well, he has the ACL. So
Yeah,
you
the
guys heard the
ACL.
beginning of the video. He has an ACL problem now,
That we
which
can't-
is thousands of dollars they can't afford and can't afford to fix, right? And can't afford. Talking to the vet, you guys decide what you want to do. Look at the numbers, the possibility of it coming right back, the possibility of it affecting the second ACL. Come on. You have to figure all these things out. And at senior age of pets and humans, you figure out what's the best interest of the animal and the best interest of us and whatever, right?
Well, and about these, you should see Gary's arms.
Gary's arms. So he hasn't ever said, look at all these, but I'm sure I've kind of noticed them.
The last time he bit Gary, he was just trying to put medicine in his ears, and he grabbed his fingers and bit right through his fingernail. So
Oh
it
gosh.
hurts very bad.
Do you hear that? Oh.
Yeah, it hurts very bad, you guys. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So the last infection, how bad was it? That
It was pretty bad, and
were you shaking?
they gave
Could
me
your body? What was your body
yeah,
telling
I was
you?
crying.
You were feeling
I was
good.
upset.
Yeah.
and I didn't want to go because
You didn't want to lose him.
second time, yeah. So
You're scared
I was
to
just
lose
real
your
upset,
dog.
but I didn't want to be sick either. So,
Right.
Yeah. So they gave me a tetanus, and of course they gave me medicine and
Okay.
stuff. So.
But you didn't do stitches you wish you had?
Man, we can go through this for an hour. If you get so many bites, she's one more, I think it's one more, it's over for them. It's over for Prince. So as we come back and we look at
You should have done stitches here?
Yes,
some of these things these people are saying here, they have no idea. They don't know. But let me just kind of glance here. I was trying to come here and say, there are people that tell me, why are you using a muzzle? He's not doing anything wrong. No, he wasn't. But it just takes a mean minute. Right here. Is he truly a mean dog or only when being groomed? Let's take this video right here is just go over here and say, watch this. That's right. It looks like he's as calm as a cucumber, but then watch out. Is he truly a mean dog? Let me just type in, let me just look for muzzle here on this page. Right there. Can't even get a muzzle on her dog. I don't have any other muzzle questions here. Why? He just has too many ouchies. Why he's like that. Bless him. Bless you, Dee Dee. Have a cocker, this and that. Let me go search for whys. Oh, okay. Hold on here. Are you still bathing, hun? Da 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 da. Why you're not? You do so well grooming these babies. Okay, great. That's not the why I want to look for. I'll teach you guys a bunch of little quick things, huh? Look for whys there. Okay. Well, I am gonna finish out the video here, the main video that we came here to do here. Let's go back to it. Let's go up.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, hey.
Isn't that crazy? What? When did it happen? I'm gonna write this down. I can't even watch it again, man. I cannot watch it again. But let's look at what minute it's at. 30:32. I'm gonna write a comment here. 30:32. Watch out, Dee Dee. So I can go back to this. This is crazy. It's crazy. It's just, that's so scary. Isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, let's see here. Let me do this. Control V there. Comment. Put that there. There you go. Okay, great. So let's go back to the actual video itself. Ready? We finish this up now, okay? I'm going to make sure we sing to everybody. Here we go. Oh, God.
Did I get that on camera? I hope you saw that shit, man. Don't be telling me not to put a muzzle on him. Ever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're done here, bud.
Oh, my gosh.
Dee Dee Drill Sergeant is going to come on out.
Oh, Dee Dee Drill Sergeant is here.
Stay there, okay, everybody?
How many of you guys have been a drill sergeant grooming a dog? Anybody else? Or is it just me?
Now, I know you don't like this, all right? We have to get through this together, okay? Now, I don't want you biting me, all right? I'm really glad that God told me to put that cone head on you.
Praise
This
God.
is serious.
Praise God.
Now, listen here. Okay, if all this stuff is loose, this is not going to be loose no more.
She said it's not going to be loose no more.
Okay, I know what's going on with you. I need you.
Everything's loose.
There's this thing called adrenaline, and even though you have some medicine in you, don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't even think about it, bro. All right, well, what do I want to do here?
Dang it. What medicine is that he's on?
If you want to, do you want to lay back down? You just had that little burst of energy to let me know to stay back. Is that the deal? It's all right. I mean, I got y'all now. I understand. I understand that you don't want to have that messed with. I get it. Okay. You wait a minute here. Let me get some control. What do I want to do here? Gotta think about this.
I'm going to call and ask what medicine he's on right now.
Okay?
With that. 1 minute.
Like, don't bite me in the butt here. Take all this off. I gotta switch up something here. I can't give you that much room if now you've got all this air in your back. Okay, don't do it. Don't do it. Loop it around here. Okay, hold on a minute. You gotta have this. Okay, move this down. Okay. Move this here. All right. Readjust everything. He wants to bite. You know what I'm saying? All right. We'll put this here. See how loose everything is? With this, if he pops this way, okay. I hopefully have a little bit of window, not to get bit. That was freaky, man. I'm going to go back and watch that. Did you guys like that? You guys enjoy that? He almost bit me. That's just scary, man. Okay, here we go. Listen here, Prince. We have a lot to do, all right? He is looking at me like I'm a goof. Let me show you what he's looking like right now. He said, I'm gonna get you, girl. That's what I'm feeling, like, I'm gonna get you. And we are not 200 likes, so if you don't wanna watch the rest of this, yeah, I can't help you. We got 196. And I gave you guys 4 minutes. Okay, hold on here. Couple more minutes and I'm out. I got all these cameras I gotta work with and stuff like that. All right, here we go. Okay, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I think that's good enough right there. Okay, is that good enough? Don't get mad at me. All this work, if you all didn't like the video, man, I would be very disappointed. All this work and the singing and everything, if this is not good enough for you, man. All right. If this doesn't make you feel
give
like,
the medication.
wow, dude,
I don't. We only tell them to do it with us.
Right, absolutely.
They told them.
So
it was okay to do it
right.
for the groomer.
No, exactly. Everybody should, I always say, if you're going to get some kind of sedative, you should talk to your veterinarian and they should help you decide how much to give, when to give, and how to give it. It shouldn't be, like you're winging it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It should not be that at all. So that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. But I couldn't remember if it was like Tramadol or Arborol, or, I couldn't remember the exact name and I didn't want to say the wrong thing. But in his case, what they do give is that, and he does come in with less warlike features. But
yeah, that's what when he comes in, whenever they give him that medication, he's actually really good for us.
Right.
Not super good.
No, that's exactly how I feel. So I'm rewatching a video with my YouTube channel and he's doing really good, but there's a few times he could have got me really good, but just most of the time he was really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for your time. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So I wanted to make sure I get the name. Let me see here. So this video, the other video was in, I know this is a lot to follow, but if you want to know truth and facts, and if you just got here once and you're watching this only video that we're doing right now, this is important for you to know, like what, how, when, why. That's why people come in and they just have this one comment. That's what I got to do, is just reply and move on, because they have not been here long enough, and you can literally see it speaks in the actions and the words. It speaks for itself. Oh, he's not mean. It speaks for itself. You did not see the first video. You didn't see the 6th video. You sure as heck didn't see, right? You weren't here for it all. And so nobody can live your life. No one can do your job but you, in whatever that is. So in this, I wanted to get some facts to tell you. So right there, she's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't just tell people to go get this drug and give it. No, don't. I'm not your veterinarian. I'm your groomer, and I'm a social content creator. So I am calling around and getting facts for you. If you feel like you need something, you need to go to a veterinarian, okay? And that is the God's truth. And you might try a couple different things, because one thing might not work solely for your dog, and it might not work. Or it might almost kill your dog. You might find out, whoa, this seemed really easy peasy, but it wasn't. So here's the deal.
Donate to the feed.
He, in this video here, this one that we're not doing a watch party on, but we did watch it because of the dog bites. September 16, 2019, one ACL problem. By this video, August 11, 2020, double ACL.
Where we at now? 239,
okay, double ACL problems.
Likes. Yeah, baby.
And he was already a biter, right? His whole life with the pet parent. And she said they got him when he was a puppy. His whole life, he has been aggressive. They have had many Cocker Spaniels. They love Cocker Spaniels. That is their breed to go to. And they've never had a dog like him. But they love him immensely to where her arm is wide open, bleeding, gushing to the bone, right? And she did not go to the emergency room because she did not want to get him put down. The medicine that he is on to cause him to just feel a little down, but he still has the potential to bite, right? A little down, a little calm is phenobarbital. Phenobarbital. And for him, this is actually a seizure medicine for his seizures. So being that he has seizures, it's pretty interesting to me to look at it and say, wow, that's why I asked her, why is he why is he doing seizure medicine to knock him more loopy, this and that? And so that's probably it. It's probably a downer. So that lady I just spoke to was like, yeah, we have him with us. Right? She can't speak for you and your dog. She can't speak for you and that dog. She can't even speak for you doing that, with this and that. So since they see him, like, basically, I want to say they almost see him twice a month. You go to the vet twice a month? This is costly. But they see him often enough to know. She knew exactly who I was talking about. She didn't pull his file. She did not pull his file. She was like, who? Oh, yeah. She knew right what it was.
Come on, work with me here. Go fast.
But I did get them on the phone. Phenobarbital. And I remember now that the dad would tell me. And I have wrote it down in text messages and stuff like that. And I think I have it on a piece of paper over there. But I do feel like it really, really improves his grooming. But he is also still who he is. And you need a muzzle and you need a cone head. It's a big deal. So real quick, let's go back and try to fast forward a little bit here. But I do want to go back here and listen to this. There's this minute where when it was back in the face, right here, that I was on the phone and I was like, oh, I need.
Lay back down, man. Lay back down. We were just having a moment. Go ahead, lay back down. We were having a moment. We were having a moment, bro.
He's kind of doing a snore, isn't he?
Kind of bear with me here. Yes. Whoops, sorry. 212 likes. Yes. Oh, you sneezing anyway. Okay. Is this too tight? No, not bad. I mean, I'll bring it down a little bit here if you need, but okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. I don't want to fight. Lay back down. Lay back down. Lay back down. Lay back.
Oh, here. I had to go back further. I need to see this. I didn't get to see this part.
Okay, here we go.
And then I'll fast forward one more.
Listen here, Prince. We have a lot to do, all right? He is looking at me like I'm a goof. Let me show you what he's looking like right now. He said, I'm gonna get you, girl. That's what I'm feeling. It's like, I'm gonna get you. And we are not 200 likes, so if you don't want to watch the rest of this, yeah, I can't help you. We got 196.
We need to get those likes in. Get them likes in.
And I gave you guys 4 minutes. Okay.
Likes. Woo! Get your likes in. Hit the share. Contribute by donating to the channel if you're liking the content. Here we go. Oh God, how am I gonna get this? How am I gonna get this? Oh gosh, man. There you go. See how that arm is actually in the way, as so is the cone head is kind of helping me help myself. Praise God. Whoa. Oh, but he's nice. He seems nice. Get it any way you can. Just get in there. Just get it any way you can, you guys. I think he gets mad one more time here. Oh, did you see his open his mouth? Watch. Can he bite me? Remember that question? Can he bite me? Watch this. Let me get back. Watch. Watch the lip open. Watch. Oh. He opened his lip. There's your answer right there. Can he bite me? Yes, he can bite me. He can bite you. He can bite anything in his face if he wants to. Look. Let's see how big his mouth can get. Is your mouth open like mine? Like, how wide can you open your mouth with the muzzle on? Oh, that's pretty big right there. It was like, oh, he kind of, oh, he even licked. His tongue came out and everything. That's pretty wide. Lick. Just try it with me. Yeah.
Don't do it.
Look, licking. Oh, right? He's got it. He can definitely bite you. If someone tells you, let me just say, if someone says, just put a muzzle on, he won't bite you, I'd be like, go show them this video. This one, save it. One person, mean dog grooming. Show him, just say, watch his mouth at 34 minutes. Watch his mouth at 34 minutes. This is a great example to tell you that even though your dog has a muzzle on, he will bite you. He will bite me. He will bite anybody. Okay? All right, let's kind of go fast forward now because I know we're running out of time. We're going to be here like 2 hours. Okay. Let's go back to live chat replay. And make sure I sing for everybody here. I want to make sure I don't leave anybody out. It's like yeah, let's refresh it. Play. Oh, look at all those hearts you guys sent. Oh, that's awesome. He looks so innocent in the thumbnail. Yeah. Pictures are 1,000 words, right? I'm using a mini here, trying to do his feet. You can get that at dogupstand.com.
Man, where are we at now? 239,
what are you doing,
207.
Oh my gosh. Look at that mini in action, man. Use it wherever, anywhere, all over.
Yes.
I can tell you right now, this live chat is not moving. I know there's like other people. Top chat. Okay, that's why. Here we go. Chelsea, thank you for your donation. Chelsea. G to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! I know I was wanting to read some of the Nightbot stuff, man. I'm pretty sure we've been here so long, I'm like, did I sing for all these people?
I didn't know this was going to turn into a concert, like, seriously.
Did you see me tricking him with the feet, man? Seriously. Should I even mess with your feet? Okay. Is that an answer for me? Watch this. Is that an answer for me? I have to kind of trick him here. It's hot here, yes, but you always know what to say to them to calm some of them. Magic Queen. Woo! Poor baby, you are so good to him. He will feel so good after this. Someone says, can't you sedate him? I'm just like, what are you doing, man? You have not been here. You have not seen it, right?
I didn't know this was going to turn into a concert,
yeah!
I did not know.
That day, Pookie Puppy, that day was like, man, I was on fire with them nails, man. I came up, it's tricky.
Okay, cool. I feel you.
I had so much hyper, man. He got me hyper, man.
Can't see that last one. Can you help me out here? Ooh, that's long. You got to get in there.
I'm like, I got to get in there. Oh, am I going to trick him here?
You going to lay back down?
Let's see. Okay, I see some hair sticking out still.
In the vein? Oh my goodness. This is too much. Can I get this a little bit? Yeah, give it to me. Yes. Yes, let me have
I was like, give it to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Good boy.
Are you guys listening to me here? What the heck? Yes, sir. If you're just getting here, make sure you smash that like button. Let us know if you've been bit by a dog, how many times, where, what happened. Have you ever been bit by a dog or a cat? Let us know. Can you get bit through a muzzle?
I know. I know.
Look at
Can
that
we get
face.
up to 250 on the likes? Is that
Look
possible?
look at this dog's face, man. Oh my gosh. We called the veterinarian together and got reminded he is on phenobarbital.
Can I come in some more? About here. Yeah.
Thank you for the cone head. Pick
Did
up
you
your
just
cone
curl
head
your foot up under
at myfavoritegroomer.com. Have you been bit by a dog or cat? Let us know in the chat.
Did you just curl your foot up under there?
Oh, he's not having it. I put that in the way. I put that in the way, dude.
Like that.
I wish I had like a freaking board, like a shield, armor. I was like gonna put that there and try to still do the nails, and I was like, nah.
250
I was like, maybe that's not gonna work.
Come on, baby. I know you
Good
want to do
evening.
this.
I love Sweden. Okay, what are we doing now, Dee Dee? What are you doing with that thing, man? Oh gosh, and now he's out of here. He's gone. Hit that like button for me. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. He's ready to go.
Love your job like I do, okay? I know. Don't look at me like that. Okay. I took the cone hat off, and then everything exploring starts? Huh? Did the exploring start happening now? Whew.
Can you get bit with a muzzle on?
Now, for the sake of not getting injured, I'm going to lower him.
Hello, Helen, Jenny, Pookie.
So he doesn't bite me in my face. Could he bite me in my face? Yes, he can. Okay, so just be ready for that.
This is tough stuff right here.
This is a lot of work, man. Okay, here we go. 10 blade.
Are you mad, bro?
I have not been able to do his face. Can you tell? I mean, up here they did, but not.
They came through with COVID-19 and they bought clippers and everything, you guys. They did that at home. They tried to do it at home. They tried to do everything we do at home. And as infected and bad as his ears are, wow, I was really anticipating he was going to be mad here. You know what I'm saying?
May I? Don't get mad at me now.
Look how bad his ears are, so bad. Like for many, many years. There's nothing we can do. They cannot touch his ears at home.
I learned that earlier. That's
Woo, Shirley! Hit that like button if you just get here. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit share.
Bless you. I mean, but you
Sneezing.
You're tricking me. This is listen here, buddy.
Tricking me.
Let me get that mat out of there. Oh, yeah, we gotta get all
Casey,
that out
you're exactly right. They have so much love for him, man.
of there. So look here, buddy. Is it your hair? Or is that about? Don't get mad at me now. Okay, here we go.
Got bit at 8 years old on the back by a wild dog while swinging. Oh my gosh.
Trying to do a good job, trying not to nick the dog, trying to stay focused, trying to stay clean, trying to be ready to react to a quick, sudden movement.
I also got bit. I got bit here, and I still have it. When I was a little girl, I think I was like 7 or 8 as well. And kids, no offense, but most kids, I think, don't understand that that's a live animal. I don't know when we actually get it in our head that that's a live animal, but we have to watch our children around animals because to me it was a toy. And I was in a vehicle with a family pet of my aunt. And she was actually a breeder of, what did she breed? Lhasa Apsos. And there was a Lhasa Apso and we were in the car together and I pinched the dog. I remember. I pinched the dog because my mom would always pinch me. I learned to pinch. And I pinched all through grade school, by the way. We act what we learn and see and are being treated like. So something that my mom would do is pinch me when she wanted me to stop doing something. And if you're Asian, your mom probably pinched you too. I think it was an Asian thing. And so my mom pinched me, and I took that and I pinched the dog, and that dog turned around, bit me in the car. We went to the emergency room, like right there. And so I feel like being that child that that did that, I didn't understand that that dog was like real. Like in that mind of a 7-8-year-old, 7-year-old, I didn't realize it was real. And even when I got bit, it wasn't, I don't remember it back like, whoa, you know, like I don't remember that. It just happened. And now, now we have to go do this thing. We have to go to the emergency room. I had to get this, I had to get a shot. I did not like the shot. And I remember all that. But still, looking back now as an adult with the memory, why would you ever do that? You wouldn't want to ever pinch a dog. Well, you know what I mean? Why would you ever do that? Don't do that. Well, we just don't know. As a child, you don't know. You have to step in and tell the child. If you're walking your dog and a child runs up that's not even your child and runs up on your dog, you go, whoa. Because you don't know what your dog is going to do. A dog might go, what? You know, like, and the dog might lunge to bite. You just don't know. You go, whoa, wait a minute. Can I pet your dog? And the answer to me is usually, I'm sorry, not today. Thank you, though. Thank you. You know, no offense, but thank you. You know, my dog, I'm not sure what it might do. And that's God's truth. I don't want anyone to get hurt, and I don't want to have to go call anybody's insurance. I would rather avoid any conflict. Avoid any of that. You just never know what might happen. And right now with COVID-19, that video, no one's going to get my dog sick. Don't touch my dog. That's really evident right now. I don't want anyone to touch my dog if I can prevent it. There's not a health scenario that I can prevent, right?
Mad at me is right. Did you guys watch the chicken video? Can we get to 250 on them likes? Come on, baby.
All right, we're going to fast forward here a little bit. I just want to make sure I kind of captured everything together, and I'm getting tired. I need to eat dinner. You guys need to eat dinner. We had a lot of watchers on this video. It was so fun. A lot of people talking, chatting. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Christine Herbal to my favorite groomer. I'm saying thank yous from that video 7 days ago. So thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You know, I accept you for who you are, you know, no matter what.
Shirley, thank you so much. I appreciate you. She says, we need you over here in Columbia, Vancouver, British Columbia. Woo!
You know, that's bro.
Oh gosh, man, this groom.
Listen here.
Your husband's making pizza. You stop that. Stop advertising dinner. I'm wondering if this Carrie McManus keeps popping up. Yeah, right? It just keeps popping up, right? It's not over and over, is it? Just scanning. Yeah, it keeps going back to the same spot. There it is. Then we're back. Gosh, man. I was singing some opera here, though. Seriously. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Tamara Smith to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Tamara donated 7 days ago. She says, inspired by Dee Dee's strength and her heart full of love. Thank you so much.
I mean, do they not like watching you? Almost. That is what?
Look at that mat, you guys. Oh my gosh.
Like and Prince, let's get to 300 likes, baby. 300 likes and donate to the stream, man. Okay, here we go.
Dairy free. That's awesome.
Almost done, okay?
Natalie says, yes, got bit my first week grooming by a schnauzer and was sent to get stitches. Wow. What did you learn from that?
You guys missed it, man. 100 of you that just showed up.
What did you learn like the next time around? Was there some signs that you should have saw? What happened right there, Natalie? We would love to hear it.
Go watch his other videos. He's on my YouTube. This is not our first groom, is it? No, it's not. It's not our first groom, is it?
No, it's not your first groom, Dee Dee.
Things I gotta do, like trick you and stuff like
The
that.
muzzle's defined by the pet mouth and the pet muzzle,
Little
like,
things I gotta do, trick
and the
you,
pet
yeah.
size. So if you need a muzzle, please email me and make sure here. Email me first, because I would like to know the dog's breed, and then sometimes if you know that dog has a longer or wider muzzle than the Chihuahua really does have, you gotta let me know. You know.
Get that. Don't get mad at me. Hey, don't get mad at me, bro.
As soon as I took that, look at the nail. I took that nail like that. Hit that like button. Those of you guys are just getting here, hit that like button. Hit share on your social media. We're almost on a wrap up, so hit that like button. Look. I have to trick him, man. I'm tricking him. Did you guys see the original video? Who saw the original video?
Not our first groom, is it?
Bye, Kathy.
I got these little things I gotta do, like trick you and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
This is such fun, Dee Dee dear, and educational. Much love to you. Hope to see you again really soon. Love you. Thank you. Bye. We're all gonna go eat dinner. You guys are leaving me already? Oh, heck no.
Yeah. Oh, whoop. Okay.
Did you see that look? Oh.
I got these little things I gotta do, like trick you and
Bye,
stuff like
Kathy.
that.
Thank you. Good night. Helen, bye.
I got these little things I gotta do, trick you.
We're almost done here anyway. We'll have to catch you on the next.
Just like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, now he knows. Now he knows. He knows what's going on now.
Yep, I got it. Yes, I did. Yes, sir. I did get that. Don't get mad.
Those of you guys who just got here, we have already called the veterinarian and just kind of made sure we knew what he's on. He's actually on phenobarbital. He has double ACL issues. He is a mean dog. He's a biter. He doesn't look like it. But he has seizure medicines that help him be a little loopy, and that's why he gets this phenobarbital
All right.
before grooming. Make sure you consult with your veterinarian. I am not a veterinarian. Natalie says, I was checking the chest for matting and he reached down and got me good. Wow. It's made with pre-made crust in the tubes, pepperoni and Daya cheese style shreds. Okay, you're making me hungry right now. I mean, I can't help it. Send me some pizza over here. 124 likes? Where, girl? Let me see here. We have 124 likes? Woo! That's awesome. Yeah, baby. Woo!
Are we at 300 likes yet? Huh? Did we get there? Turn. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Do it with me.
Now I gotta lock. Can I lock you in right here for just a minute? Okay. We're almost done.
We're almost done, but you're not. Girl, keep talking.
You might get mad at me now. Like,
Gosh, man, this is so crazy.
Prince. Prince, I had your ear over here. Here, can I see here?
Oh, I'm just waiting for him to snap,
See it,
right?
please? Okay, don't get mad at me now. Okay, don't get mad at me now. You want to lay down? You want to lay all the way down? Go ahead. Can you not lay down? We're almost done.
The
man.
cone is gigantic. We needed it, man.
We're almost done here, buddy. Okay. Oh, you want to lay down? You do want to lay down. Okay. All right, I got you on that.
I'm scanning Nightbot.
We're almost done.
He did some weird stuff that day. I'm trying to see where they're at.
But I got a lot done, didn't we? We didn't have to stop on anything big, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not seeing anything weird yet.
Stop on anything big.
Right here, Nightbot says on the right.
Get to 350? I mean,
Nightbot says right here, Tamara Smith, much better. Stop spamming words and phrases. Warning. What the heck? I never even, what is happening with Nightbot? Let me scan some more here. He is really being, he's really saying some normal stuff. Donate to the stream. Click here to become a member. Nightbot. Smash that like button. Nightbot's got my back. But he started wigging out. See? It's looking good here. Now we go way down to where we're at right now. Hello, Scotland. Cool. That's so cool. Okay, let's do live chat replay. Let's get to where we're at right now. His IQ went from 20 to 120.
300. We're close. We're really close. Okay. A couple more things here, and then we're out. We're out of here. Can we get to 300 before we leave? Is that possible?
Callie's like, MP, you seeing the weird Nightbot stuff too? I'm sorry. Carrie says, that was a Nightbot. Put me in timeout for putting a bunch of hearts. When has that ever happened? Never. I don't know what happened, but it hit. Something happened that day.
Yeah, come over here. Don't get upset.
Right here, Nightbot said, MP, suboptimal. Stop spamming words, phrases. Warning. Oh my gosh.
Lord, you're really in there, man.
You have to laugh. This thing.
Okay.
It's crazy, man.
Back up. You're making myself nervous. Back up. Okay.
Hey, you guys.
Now.
Hey, you guys. Hold on a minute.
Can you look up? Look up. Look up. Yeah, I gotta get up under there. All right, so.
Hold on. Let me think. Hold on a minute. Was it last night? Listen. Who was on PJ Prayer Time last night? Who was on PJ Prayer Time last night? I swear I saw this comment right here on the right on my screen by Karen Jones. I swear I saw it last night and we talked about it. Karen Jones says in this feed on August 11th, today is August 17th. Karen Jones says, my youngest son used to have an imaginary friend when he was little, laugh out loud. I had to set a space at the table for him and put a plate of food for him too. So cute, laugh out loud. Who saw that? Either today's feed, right now, the one we're on now, earlier, or who saw that last night on the PJ Prayer Time? Who saw that? Am I seeing things? I really, really believe that I already saw that comment. Like that person copied it and pasted it. And what if that person comments that and pastes it everywhere? My youngest son used to have an imaginary friend when he was little, laugh out loud. I had to set a space. We saw that. We did. Where did we see it? Did we see it last night on PJ Prayer Time? Because I mean, I'm going back to back here with these videos. Did we see that on PJ Prayer Time or this feed earlier? I promise you. I saw that. I was like, because I have not watched this video before. This video that we're watching together. I have not watched it before. So I'm watching it with you and I'm like, I already read that. I read that exact thing. And I think it was last night on PJ Prayer Time. And we all kind of talked about it. Like, oh, that is cute. I know. I think Callie said, I knew something with an imaginary friend too. Something like that. Gosh. Right there, Callie says that's a sign of a great imagination and creativity, Karen. Food for thought. Are you really who you appear to be? Food for thought. Remember, I told you guys, be careful. Interesting. Interesting. Don't forget, if you just got here, we're almost done now, but hit the like button if you're happy with the content. All right, we're almost done here. We're almost done. Look at, ooh. Wow. Oh, he caught that nail clipper at that point. Watch this. I'm trying to get his attention. I'm purposely hitting the table there, okay? I just want you to know I'm purposely doing that. And then the sound really helps. Like, ba-ba-ba-da-bop. Get him... Doesn't know what I'm doing. I'm over here singing this song, moving. Because I got one hand, you know what I'm saying? Yes, woo! Do that, woo! Yeah, we got that, baby, woo! Hit that like button. Yes, woo! Touch him, just pet him. He's so misunderstood. I'm so sorry. I'm like, you have no idea. Woohoo! Way to go. I like that, Pink BK. We're done? We're done. Woo! Successful grooming. That's shit. I think right here in a minute. This is when I'm going to let you guys go. We're about to go. We're about to sign off. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for doing everything right now. Thank you for the like button, the donations. If you want to contribute because you're happy with the content, make sure you donate, become a member. Thank you, members. Thank you for being here, hanging out with me. Do you use that silly noisemaker thing you sell on your site? That thing you put in your mouth to get attention?
Stay there for me.
I have, Carrie. It's hard.
Did we get to 300? We did. Oh my God.
It's so hard to put. That one is great on a road trip and having fun and going places. But my hands are so dirty to put that in my mouth like that. Right now I can't. But that tool is so fun. If you got kids, go get one. It's called a Hawaiian whistle. It looks like a turkey call. I did that too.
If you ask me, man, I say that's not bad at all, is it?
Yes, I do, huh, MP? You got to use your tongue. That gives your tongue some serious exercise, man.
Problems, right? ready? Go. Come on. Up.
Ooh, almost done, you guys. Almost done. It's a wacky whistle like this. Here it is. Okay, let's fast forward this. Here it is here. Okay, here we go.
Did everyone leave yet? Did you all go? Look at this. Look at what is going on with me. Listen here. Listen here. This is serious stuff.
Mitchy Mick, look at my face.
serious
I'm
stuff,
sweating too, man.
No, he's gone. We did shave only. Haircut only. Haircut only right now.
I was hot.
I got this. I'm sweating from my head to my toe, my armpits. If he'd have licked my armpits, it'd have been a bad day. So we hit 350, right? Watchers, I think. Was it 350?
That's so cool that day. I was so cool that day. I was so happy. Look, we got that groom done.
I'm so freaking happy, man.
Woo!
Hit that donation. Donate. If you love the feed, hit the like button. That's how you let me know that you want me to keep doing this. I was singing opera. Man, you don't
I was
even
singing.
know.
I missed that. I gotta go back and find. I was singing opera.
To work, and
I was
that's about
sweating
it.
my
And
armpits
those of
out.
y'all who, this and that. No, this is natural, hyper, happiness, joy of life, love your job, get the job done, attitude. I mean, let's get it to keep almost.
What'd they say?
You need to calm down, girl. You need to calm down. You're too high anxiety. You got too much anxiety.
Let's look here. Damn, I want to be that happy about finishing a job. Good for you, Dee Dee. You were so nervous. Really? I don't feel it. I don't see it. I just don't see it. There's another one. You're so nervous. He was better than with you than some aggressive dogs I've seen. He seems to respect you and trust you a lot. I don't know. I think his I hope it's some of that, but a lot of it is like seriously the phenobarbital. I cannot. It's so long. It's like got 12 letters in it. Here we go. As usual, her energy and tone of voice are all wrong and only increase the dog's fear and aggression. This groomer is an idiot that she puts so much effort into asking for donations to her channel, which is called hustling, and how to purchase grooming items, which is called having a successful business and staying alive during COVID-19. Her website from the upstand. What? Boo. Boo-hoo. What dog brush would you recommend for Brittany? He sheds a lot. Okay, we'll come back to that one. DD, post your Cash App. We'll do that. See right here. DD, post your Cash App so you can keep entire donation and not give Facebook a portion. Keep going. Got that dog wrangled 4 ways. I don't know about wrangled, but we did get all those nails done. We got them nails done. You are freaking amazing. I'm in New York City. I will be ordering grooming tools from you now. Woo! I got bit still even with the cone head on. Agreed. See? You're going to get bit. It's just to buy you time. You still have to be like on your tippy toes. Could you also open a doggy Weight Watchers clinic? That dog is so overweight. It's horrible. Owners should never allow their dogs to get fat like that. It's taking years off his life. Man, I'm taking years off of my own fat on my own body. But he's just an old doggy whose joints and feet hurt so bad. Agreed. So there's... Like I said, we're about to say goodnight. It was like a touchdown. Here's exactly the pet parents. What do you want from the, is this your mom and dad? Could this be your mom and dad?
To hear some more. And I'm just
These are,
very glad.
what's this right here?
What do you want from them?
That's what actually what happened was he grabbed and I had to pull my, I tried to pull my arm out. I should have had stitches and if they see you twice, they report you.
Okay.
So that one more time you come in.
What do you want from them? Come on. What do you want them to do? What do you want them to do? Walk them 3 miles a day? Double ACL problems? What do you want? What do you want from them? What can we do for them? What is it that you want from people? Are you in tip-top shape? Are you walking every day? Are you eating so good that you're in such great shape? Are you perfect? No. You groomed a schnauzer and we're still here? Good job on you, girl. We're about to say goodbye, Renee. I did sing for you, and you had some comments I read out loud, so thanks a lot on that. Did you watch this where the mom tells us how bit she got? Did you see this stuff? Phenobarbital is found in Farinol. And go ahead, Shirley. What's Farinol? As we close up. Anna, I'm so sorry. We're about to say goodbye. Make sure you hit the like button, share the video, and we will be back soon. If you love this kind of content, make sure you donate. Yep, it's called running a business, and it's called being successful. And I would not be here without y'all here supporting me and making sure that I'm here for you, whether it's entertainment or education. So, yep, that's what I do. And I think that if you go to Shark Tank and you listen to someone say, yeah, I make that item in the Philippines for $2, and then I come here to the United States and I sell it for $19.99, that's going to be a successful business possibly. And that's how you make business and do business. So go watch Shark Tank if you don't know how to think business-like. But you cannot live on free and you cannot be free. You have to pay bills. You have to survive. You have to blah, 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 blah. So I can't help other people that have no idea how to think like that. I cannot help you. But you can listen and learn and watch, and this is all free. There are many people who donate to keep this feed live, keep it alive. I mean, look at that one video. I'm about to close my store, you know? So you want to still see me? You want me to be here for you? You want to watch? Whatever you use me for. That's right. You use me for something. And it's a little different than a movie. This is reality. So a movie actress that makes millions of dollars who lives in Hollywood and has this gorgeous house, they don't have to ask you to donate. You will donate, you know, in watching the movie, buying the movie, feeding the movie, paying your internet bill, or your cable bill, paying your cable bill, buying Prime. You will pay it in a way you don't really see it. But those sports and celebrities, and I think they're all getting reevaluated right now, right? COVID-19 is saying we're reevaluating the world. So hustle in whatever way you need to hustle, but don't try to take my hustle away. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch, right? Oh gosh, you guys, where is it? I'm waiting for Shirley's answer before we sign out. So right now, Saki, are you hungry? Is that why you're looking at me like? Listen, just because my dog tells me what to do does not mean I allow it. Listen here, Saki, you're embarrassing me right now. Don't make me push mute. Don't look at me like that. Come here. Hi, Brownie. Hi, Faith. All of you, my kiddos. Yes, you're my fur babies. Come here, Saki. You want to come up here, Faith? Ready. Up. Oh, say hi, Faith. Hey, what's up there? What's up there? Hi. Are you worried? You wanted to come up. Are you worried? It's okay. It's okay, huh? Look at your ear. You're worried. All right. Is your other ear down? The other ear's down, and you got this one crockety. Yeah. Hi, Brownie. I see you. Yes, I see you. Hi, Saki. I hear you. Hi. You want to kiss my nose? Thank you. Thank you so much. Look at your ear. You're worried? You're on YouTube. This is Faith. This is Faith, huh? Hi, she's. Are you worried? What are you thinking about? Oh, kiss my nose. I love you. I love you, yeah. Will you tell Saki what she's saying? Say, what are you doing, Saki? Do you guys hear Saki? I mean, like, what is she talking about? What are you talking about, man? Huh? You're so quiet. Let me tell you, Faith is so quiet, but she follows me around. If no matter what, like they all follow me around. But on those shifts where I'm working 12 hours, I'm like, I need a camera on her because she will follow me for hours. And I just keep looking at her. And sometimes I'm like, get out of the way. I'm carrying like 3 gallons of shampoo. I'm like, move. But you follow me all night. You want to say something in the microphone? Here, this is the microphone. And what? Okay. Right there. Here's the microphone. Huh? Here, I'll let you hold my hand here. Here's the microphone. Do you want to say something in the microphone? Go ahead. They just don't have the lifetime that we need them to have, do they? You don't have a long lifetime. Can you give me 20 years? 20 years. Can we try to let you survive 20 years? Good food. We do lemon drops in our water, doTERRA oils. You want to come down? Okay, come down. Anything that I know might help prolong their life, you know I'm on it. I'm on it. Just 1 to 2 drops in a glass drinking bowl. doTERRA oil, clean that water like that. You want to come up too? Come here. Come here. Hi, baby boy. Hi, baby boy. Hi, Brownie. Hi, young man. Oh, are you happy? What's going on, huh? What are you thinking about? You're on YouTube. You're smelling my breath? Come on, don't do that. Hi, Brownie boy. You're so gentle and loving, so soft-hearted, kind, and you're serious attack dog when needed. Hi, Brownie boy. Say hi to YouTube. Look at him. He's so gentle. You want to get down already? Oh, okay. You want to get back up, down? This is the after party, okay? This is the after party. What do you see over there? What do you see over there? You smell my gummies. You can't have no gummies. You can't have no gummies, son. You can't have no gummies, dude. Hmm? Well, alrighty. You hungry? You are. Is it dinner time? What are you trying to tell me? You're hungry? Oh, you want apple? Huh? Come down, come down. It's dinner time. Thanks for being here. I love you guys. You guys make it happen. Those are my dogs. Saki yelling at me. Brownie, soft and gentle. Faith, quiet and alert. And follows me everywhere. She would not go somewhere without me. She doesn't like it. She prefers to be right there with me. What, you want to come up? Come? No, she's too hungry to come up. She's like, no, we're talking about food here, girl. Get up, feed me. Listen, it's fun and dandy, but the truth is you are the leader for your babies, so lead them and lead them well. Don't be afraid to lead them and lead them. Lead them with love, okay? Because you're part of the animal pack with them, all right? Exactly, me and you gaming. So they said he has seizures, and that's like a seizure medicine, but because it also brings him down, slows him down, they allow him to give that before the dog visits the veterinarian, and it helps his experience. And so I said they also give that to him to bring him down for grooming. So it's pretty interesting why they use that. They didn't get a sedative. They got phenobarbital, which is interesting, isn't it? Mickey Mick, we will be praying for you. Mitchie, Dee Dee, pray for my fur baby Mitchie. Let me see her. Found out he has a heart murmur, plus his blood work has 3 items elevated. They are redoing the blood work Wednesday. So Mitchie Mick, I just want to say my dogs, Suey and Duke, had a heart murmur since they were 4 years old. They both lived till one 13 and one 15 years old. So a heart murmur is really common in small dogs. So that really doesn't bother me. It does let you know that you have to be more cognizant about things like a doorbell, which is why disconnect your doorbell and put a sign that says doorbell doesn't work. Don't knock. And where you park and how you drive and where your dog's at, you want to lessen the amount of excitement your dog has if the heart murmur is in high stages. So we pray for you and your puppy doggy and your doggy, because they're our loves, right? They're the love of our lives. We don't want anything to happen, but now both of my dogs, Suey and Duke, died of heart disease being a profound factor in their death. So and you can try to start changing some things to let their heart not work too hard, but not stop working it. Just don't work too hard. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Smash that like button. Let me know you're happy with the content. Hit the donations, become a member, do things like that to help support our feed, and shop at myfavoritegroomer.com. Mitchie Mick, we will be praying for you. Love you guys a lot. Thanks for all your contributions today, and I had so much fun. If you want to do this again, be sure you let me know in the comments down below, and we will see you soon. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Enjoy dinner. Love you guys too. Thanks so much for being here. Nicole, I've been here like 2 hours. I gotta go. I think, right? Has it been 2 hours, you guys? Don't say 3. Please don't say 3, because man, that's why I'm hungry and losing energy. You got here late. Don't worry too much, okay? Don't worry too much. Pray about it, and let's press forward. We'll see you soon. Good night.